Hi, ghosties. Hi, everybody. Let's see. Hello, Wicked Ink. You were the first to chat, but congratulations, Emily. You have finally fulfilled the prophecy, and you've gotten first. Good job. Karma, hello. Pays, hello. It's good to see you again. Cyber, hello. How are you? Did I say hi to Karma? If not, Karma, you get a second hello. Yeah, I definitely did. You said Jelpo. That's what you said. You said Jelpo. Zimkan, hi, welcome in. Are you apologizing for not being funny enough? Yeah, yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, that's the apology. I got into MCCI. Oh, nice. Congratulations. I hope you have a good time with it. I honestly haven't checked if I got in forever. I'll see. If so, then you're not forgiven. You know what? That's valid. Violet, hi, welcome in. How you doing today, hun? Hello, Froggy. How are you? Hello, Soul. Hello, how are you? Hi, Tess. Staring. Xander. Hoonstiv. Hoonstitiv. Fucking hell. I'm doing amazing? Nice. I'm glad. I'm really glad. Hoomstiv. I'm staring at Tess. Oh, you're and hello. Hi, Ethan. Everybody. Okay, everybody's staring at each other. Fantastic. Not the sus emote. It's always the damn sus emote, I swear to God. Alright. We're doing it today. Hello everybody, my name is Almost Sander and welcome home. This is my official apology video with tears. I'm kidding. I thought it'd be funny to title it that because, you know, that's my vibe. You know, nothing like overplaying it. Don't mind the book on my bed. Book on my bed. Don't mind that. King Hughes scared me / Jen. No, because I actually thought something was wrong. No, because something is wrong. I'm not apologizing for anything, I guess. I do actually really want to talk today. I don't have an apology, I guess. I am gonna be apologizing. Not with tears. I'm not gonna cry. But there's some stuff to talk about. Your friend, thank you. Xander got arrested last night. That's the apology. Yeah, the apology is I'm so sorry for having gotten arrested. I'm actually a criminal on the run. No, there's Xander really said, "Hey, can we talk?" Deadass. That's kind of what this is. Xander, I came here for years. I expect them. You know what? That's just the way it is. Should I start crying? Yeah. You expect tears? Should I be crying in this stream? Should I work on like crying? Should I just put the words apology stream really big across the top? If I just get, where's the text? Where's text? My apology. There we go. There you go. Is this good? Here you go. See, there we go. This is good. This is an apology stream now. This is this is how we do apology streams. This joke has been done before, for sure. Do that crying on command you said you can do? God, no. It's really disturbing. It makes me very uncomfortable. It's very weird, because I just have to stop existing. Okay, anyways. Love how illegible the text is, deadass. We do cycle jokes here? Yeah, we sure fucking do, man. I don't know why we do, but we sure do. Okay. Fuck, and I almost just went to go do it. Okay. I'm gonna minimize this. I'm gonna apologize for some things, but I'm gonna do them while playing Minecraft because it makes it easier for me to talk, and just sitting here talking to you guys makes me anxious. It doesn't make me anxious. It's just harder to do. So we're gonna play Minecraft in a world that I've set up called Just Chatting, where we're going to do exactly that. We're going to just chat, and I'm gonna talk to you guys about what's been going on, and I guess apologize because I literally just went to do the thing that I'm about to be apologizing for, and so I'm a bad streamer, and that's just the end of the story. Alright? I forgot to refund my points, Ollie. No, not your points. Remember you official? Why are we official? Yeah, look at this. Look at that. Look at us. We're gonna play on here. Okay. Let's just walk around. This is just a brand new world. I haven't started anything in it. I literally just loaded it up so that I would have something to play because loading games on stream takes forever. But yeah, let's talk, chat. I feel like it's been a minute since I've just been like blunt about some stuff. I did break a log when I first got in here. So Um, no, I mean, official? Like, official? Like, remember official? Like, just the spelling. Um, but, okay, so, oh god, not what I wanted to do. I'm bad at talking. Let's clear that up. Oh, okay. Chat, what I wanted, oh, shaders? Yeah, shaders. We live with shaders here. The shaders are kind of nice, aren't they? Hi guys, hi Oliver. Um, shader / pause. I fully agree. I am sad because I did just go to like fly and I can't. Dude, I might just start this over, but having the fucking origin thing so I can fly and teleport, because playing regular Minecraft is sad. I'm in my skin. I want to be able to fly. Like, I want to be able to fly off of this and teleport around, and I can't do that. And honestly, I think that's kind of lame. I think that's kind of lame. I want to be able to fly. You know what? I straight up might just do that. I want to be able to fly. Why is that on fire? Let's go find out why that's on fire. Okay, I'm stalling. I shouldn't be stalling. Okay. So, the thing I wanted to talk about is that I've gotten really bad at streaming. And I know that doesn't make a lot of sense off of just like a thought, right? And you guys will all be like, no, Xander, that's not true at all. But I beg to differ, and I'd like to explain why. Streaming's gotten really hard for me lately. And I guess I just wanted to talk about it with you guys, honestly, because from the beginning, like, I've tried to be clear that I always want to be, like, blunt with you guys. I want to be honest when I'm struggling with something. I want to be honest when I'm enjoying something. Like, that's, like, kind of one of the things I pride myself on, is, like, always being, like, blunt and, like, upfront with you guys. And that includes with, like, mental health stuff. Because, you know, if I'm going to run around preaching, like, taking care of your mental health and, you know, oh, I just went to teleport and I can't do it. I'm so sad. I can't run around, like, telling you guys to take care of yourselves and you know, be honest with yourself and ask for help when you need it, and then be like, yep, and everything's perfectly fine with me and I've never been sad ever. And that's not true, and you guys know that, and I'm not gonna lie to you guys and say that it is true. So, I've gotten into a really bad habit. And whenever somebody used to ask, like, what is, like, the #1 piece of advice that you always give streamers, I'd always say the same thing, because it's a piece of advice given to me by Philza. I had messaged Philza years ago, not years ago, a year ago, which I can't believe I can say that was over, like, a year ago now, but I messaged him, over, like, a text-to-speech thing and said, hey, like, Phil, I just started streaming a week ago, which means it was over a year ago. And the piece of advice he gave me when I asked for advice was, don't look at your numbers while you're streaming, because it'll actually ruin you. It's bad for your mental health and all of that stuff. And I went, oh yeah, that's brilliant. And I turned off my numbers and I kept them off. Except sometimes I would turn them on. And like, I've talked to you guys the last time this happened. And I was like, yeah, I was like checking numbers more often than I should be. And I analyze numbers every time I end stream and all of that shit. But that's what I've been doing again. Admittedly, over the past 2 weeks or so, every time I'm live, not only have I been hovering over my numbers, I just straight up have my numbers on. And I watch them. I watch them the entire time I'm streaming. And it's ruining my mental health. Because I guess I didn't realize how important it is to actually have them off. I'm gonna put tape over that number, shorty. Honestly, I really fucking stand by that piece of advice, and I don't know why. For some reason, it just doesn't apply to me, and I'll be honest with why I've been struggling with it. Twitch is something that goes up and down with numbers. You know, that's just something that we all kind of know. Like, you know, the numbers go up and down. And like, that's just kind of like what's expected. Sometimes you do really well, and sometimes you do really badly. And I know that, so it shouldn't bother me as much as it does, but it sure does bother me. And recently my numbers have always stayed above 20, which is really good, like, it's more than fine. But it's when it scares me when it starts dropping below 20, and it shouldn't scare me. It shouldn't matter at all, to be entirely honest with you, because I know for a fact that Sometimes numbers drop really, really low, and that's completely normal, and there's nothing you can do about it, and you just kind of have to accept it and move on. And eventually the numbers go back up. But, like, since I started streaming in January, right? Because, again, I'm just here to be honest with you guys. Since I started streaming in January, or not since I started streaming in January, since I started streaming in August, and up until January, my numbers consistently went up, you know? Every month I was doing a little bit better than the month before, so it felt really good, as it would make sense. And then something changed, and from January until now, my numbers consistently have been going down. And like I used to like average in like the 30s, almost the 40s, and now I average in like you know, the low 20s. Fuck, I made another pickaxe. And that shouldn't matter to me, but for some reason, like it starts to take that like toll on like your mental health, as you start to wonder like, well, why is it? What am I doing wrong? You know? And I know conceivably there's nothing I'm doing wrong. Maybe it's stuff like this where I'm sitting and talking about mental health and people are like, God, I don't care. Just shut up and play Minecraft and have a good time. I don't want to talk about all the sad shit. Maybe it's switching games too often, or maybe it's not switching games often enough, or maybe it's nothing. Maybe it's literally nothing, and Twitch just numbers go up and numbers go down, and there's nothing I could do about it, even if I wanted to do something about it. But I thought I would just be honest about the fact that I've been, you know, struggling with it, and that, like, you know, it gets into your head. Because a lot of the people who watch me, I know either, like, actively have started trying to stream as well, or would like to start trying to stream. And it's not something I think I can just, like, brush over and be like, yeah, everybody can stream, and it'll be totally fine, and nothing will ever bother you. Because that's not true. And I think it's only fair that I, like, you know, talk about this stuff for you guys. Because doesn't matter how big you get, these things bother you. Yeah. I guess that's the majority of it. I wouldn't know what else to say about all of this, other than just, being honest, I guess, and just being like, hey, I at least yesterday's where it all kind of, like, came together for me. Because, is that gonna drop? Of course not. Yeah, this is stone. Well, that's fine. I really don't need gold that badly. But yeah, I don't know. This is just something I wanted to talk about. I don't know if it matters to people, or if it bothers you guys, but yesterday's stream, the Ghost Boo stream, I know Ollie said that she enjoyed it, when I talked to my friends afterwards, but in all honesty, like, I really didn't enjoy yesterday's stream, because it felt like I couldn't focus. I will hydrate. Thanks, Ethan. I felt like I couldn't focus because the only thing I could think about was streaming, and the fact that I was either doing it wrong or doing it bad or not doing well enough, or, you know, like, all of that random shit that just gets into your head. And, like, I said, it was so much fun. And I guess, I don't know if you guys enjoyed stream yesterday. It's really hard for me to judge that, because I usually judge if people enjoy stream based on, like, how many comments are coming in or how many views there were. But, like, it's hard to judge that kind of thing, especially when, like, I feel like I'm so distracted by trying to think, like watching those numbers and thinking, oh god, the numbers are going down. Why did they go down? Oh, they're going back up again. Okay, I did something right. Oh god, they're going down again. Like, why are people leaving? Why didn't people stay? Like, it's just such a bad mental state to be in, and I don't know why I can't keep myself out of it. So yeah, I don't know. The people that you look up to sometimes struggle. I'm one of those people. Nobody's infallible. Everybody's got bad days, and I think it's only fair if we share more of those. I'll come live in your walls and shake you whenever you feel sad about streaming. Easy solution. Honestly, that would help so much. We talked about fun things and did art. Art is my favorite. It was very, very chill. I'm glad. I fell asleep watching stream. I think that's a good thing. Personally, I take that as a good thing. Maybe that's just me. Indecisions, thanks so much for the follow. Welcome home. Lightly headbutts dad. Thank you for the headbutt, friend. It's very kind. I like the headbutts. But yeah, numbers are a scam made up by the government. I fully agree. Your voice is so damn calming. Thank you, Inky. Yeah, I've always taken people falling asleep on stream as a compliment because I do that to some of my favorite streamers, and the fact that people feel like comfortable enough to stay and hang out on stream, like, while they're falling asleep is just so important to me, and I love it. It really does mean a lot. So, I'm really glad that you feel comfortable, like, doing that. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I guess I don't know what I wanted out of this stream. I know it was a haha funny naming it, like, apology stream with tears. But, in all honesty, like, I used to talk about how, like, this channel is a place for me to talk about whatever I need to talk about. And, like, in some cases, that just means venting and ranting and sharing my own thoughts and my own emotions and my own feelings. And, like, the bigger my channel grew, the more I felt like I wasn't allowed to do that, because it was like, I have to be entertaining, you know? I have to keep some sort of mystique up. I have to be happy, or I have to be interesting or entertaining or whatever it is. I don't fucking know. But I know for a fact that that's not really the truth. And it's just myself doing that to me. And you guys don't expect that from me. But it's hard to, you know, rationalize that in your head, I guess. So I thought I would just, like, come on and talk about that kind of thing. I can't fall asleep to stream. Gotta make sure you're all okay. Aw. Hi, Dad. Hey, Bulu. The amount of times I fall asleep watching stream, I can't count. Xander's voice, thank you. Yeah, I don't know. In all honesty, I'm gonna take today for a moment to talk about me and some things I'm struggling with, because, you know, what the fuck? What the hell? Is that a baby drowned? Sure is, okay. Because I don't know, I feel like there's stuff I need to talk about, and you guys are normally okay with that kind of stuff, and Jesus Christ. I feel like I'm allowed to do that. So yeah. I don't know. I think it also is helpful to know that, like, there are people out there who, like, struggle with similar stuff to you. And I'm one of those people, you know, I'm not, like, invaluable. But yeah, I've been struggling just in existing recently, and I don't know what it is. But I think I feel really lost. And I thought I would, you know, if there's anywhere I can talk about that, it's gonna be here. Oh god. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really have a good way to explain what's been going on. I feel like I'm not exactly sure where I'm going. And you know what, I bet you, I told my friend this last night. Apology stream, what did I miss by Thomas Jefferson? Thank you. Yeah, we should just start playing that. But yeah, I don't know. I've been feeling lost recently. That's just my own personal thing. And that's not anybody's, like, thing to fix. It's just something I thought I'd share, that, like, I think it's because my birthday's coming up. And yeah, I don't know. It's an interesting problem to have, of like realizing that you're getting older and not really having any idea of where you're going. Holy crap, this cave is big. Oh my god, this is a big cave. Oh my god. I don't even know if I want to go down there yet. I feel like I'm definitely not ready to be doing this. This is a bad idea. I just started this world like 6 minutes ago. Bro, Twitch drama Wilden? Okay, that is entirely true. That is a bit off of my current topic, but that is a topic I want to talk about at some point. The Twitch drama has been fucking insane. I don't know why. Twitch drama is always just fucking wild, man. And now it's just gotten worse. Do you want to trade candy? That would be so cool. What happened that I was oblivious to? Nothing. I'm just talking about me today. Or I started today with just talking about me, because there's just stuff I wanted to share with you guys. I'm struggling with, streaming. And, you know, I don't want to ever, like, talk bad about, like, my family usually. But you guys know that my mom has been, not the most supportive, of my streaming adventures. I mean, she does support it nowadays more than she ever did. But a lot of you guys, I don't actually know how many it is anymore, because at this point I feel like it's probably changed. Like, the demographic has probably changed. But a while ago, one of the major reasons I grew was a couple TikToks that I shared that talked about my relationship with my mom. Um, and one of them, if you guys remember it, if you joined here because of that, there was a video talking about how 700's a far cry from a million, you know, or from several million. It was a video talking about how like I was really proud of like the place I had gotten to with streaming. Um, and how when I like finally told my mom that I was streaming and that was something that I was doing and it was something I wanted to keep doing. And I told her how proud I was of like how far I'd come. The comments from her that I had gotten was that like, yeah, you're doing good, but 700, which is how many followers I had at the time, is a far cry from a couple million. And she's right, you know? Like, she's not wrong about that. I don't have several million. I've got no reason to think that, like, streaming would work for me. But it doesn't mean that I didn't want to do it. It doesn't mean that I'm not still trying to do it. You guys know that. But I think that's just something that's, like, she's still pushing. And, like, I still get those comments of, like, she still thinks I'm on the 1 year, timer. Does everybody here know the 1 year timer? Anybody who's joined us since the subathon probably doesn't even know that it exists. Or that the timer used to exist. Gotta go before my dad holds my ass to bed. Sleep well. Bad days are hard like rocks. What do we do with rocks? Climb them. I did not expect the answer to be climb them, to be honest, because when I hear what do we do with rocks, my first instinct was lick them. But, you know, whatever. Whew, sorry, I don't know why I'm sneezy. I remember the timer. Yeah. I feel like most people here probably don't remember the timer because a lot of the people who remember the timer like only come in every so often. You lick rocks? Is there something wrong with licking rocks? I don't personally normally lick rocks. It's a reference to geology. When you're studying geology, there's a couple of rocks that have very specific textures and like turn different colors when wet. So when you study geology or the field of geology, or as well as archaeology, occasionally to identify a rock, you lick it, and it helps you identify what the rock is. Also, if you ever find a bone in the wild and you're unsure if it's a bone or it's not a bone, if you lick it, the bone will stick to your tongue, whereas if it's like, you know, a stick, it will not stick to your tongue. Don't go licking bones though, because they need to be cleaned before you do that. Because that could kill you otherwise. There's lots of germs on those, so don't die. But thought I'd share that fun fact for you guys. But shudders, the timer, the dreaded timer. I vaguely recall the timer, but my memory's ass. Yeah, like it is insane. Man, those words you just used, I don't know too many things to think. Well, I'm not in school. That's okay. Oh god, TOS topics? Oh, thank you for deleting it. Yeah, no, if there's topics that are TOS, we can't talk that. Yeah, Injustice is playing. Dang it, mods? Don't you say dang it, mods. My mods are keeping us safe here. Xander's best advice, don't die. Happy licking, don't die. Honestly, that is most geology things. It's just happy licking, don't accidentally die. But yeah, I don't know. If those of you who like are around and don't know what the quote-unquote timer was, I had a timer back when we were streaming before the subathon, which means it wasn't that long ago. Just less than a month ago. No, just over a month ago. Just over a month ago. I don't know what month it is. Up until just over a month ago, I had something I was calling the timer. Which essentially was a promise to myself that I wouldn't throw my life away chasing something that wasn't going to happen. And it was the concept of, I will, you know, stream, but I was only allowed to stream for a year. Nickel Fulgi, what is happening? Don't criticize the mods. Yeah, no mod criticizing here. Oh god. So yeah, you better turn off the viewer count. Yeah, the viewer count is off right now. It went from a guy not showing up to a haha funny event to a literal court. Yeah, that is what... Did you just walk past me? Why do you not care about me? That's so weird. Anyways. Whatever. essentially, it was not you popping in. I'll criticize Emily all day. Wonderful. Mods sound like gods. Mods are gods. True. That's entirely true. Oh god. Poison Ashes dragged me here, so I'm like, well, this is cozy. Yeah. But there was essentially it was a timer that said I had 1 year from the day I graduated college to, successfully do what I had to do to become a Twitch partner. And if I didn't become Twitch partner by the end of that year and be able to support myself as a full-time job using Twitch, then I had to quit. And I would have to go and use my fucking, whatever you call it, use my degree and just move on from streaming. And the timer specifically dictated that if I couldn't manage it by the end of that year, not only did I have to, like, go get a real job and go use my degree and be a regular human, but it meant that I had to put an end to the Twitch altogether. I had to delete the channel and stop streaming and just move on with life. Which is a hell of a timer. But when the subathon happened, I don't know, there was something that changed, and I just decided that that was not the plan anymore, because I love it here, and I literally wouldn't rather do anything else with the rest of my life, so I was gonna, put in the time and the effort to really try to make this my life. And instead of it, like, at the end of a year of doing it, like, being like, it didn't work out and I'm not famous. Not famous, but, like, I can't support myself on it, so I have to give it up and move on. Like, it just didn't seem like the way to go about this. So I changed my mind, and I said that there was no more timer. And that I was allowed to keep doing this as long as I could keep supporting myself and paying my own bills and, wasn't homeless. I might as well just keep doing it. Lazy B, thanks so much for the follow. Welcome home, man. It's an honor to have you here. Welcome on home. But yeah, that was, it's been a weird existence. I don't know how to explain it. But my mom doesn't know that the timer's gone, which is something. I heard about the timer shortly after I joined this community, and when I got told about it, I was low-key devastated. Yeah, a lot of people really didn't like that. That sounds horrifying. Dark times, the worst timeline. Yeah, my mom doesn't know the timer's gone, though. And so when I was talking to her yesterday, she was, like, I was talking to her about how I've been struggling financially, which is not your guys' concern. It's just a fact of existing right now. Everybody's struggling financially. I'm not special. But one of the, I need food. One of the things is that she was talking about is, like, yeah, like, because I just got myself a part-time job. No more timers, the best news I got. I'm glad. I remember sobbing when I was told there was no timer. Really? Oh my god. Like, I recently got a part-time job, and I haven't started yet. I need to start really soon because I'm low on money, but that's okay. But yeah, it's one of those situations that I, like, it's not a great job or whatever. It's just something that'll help pay my bills. And as I was telling my mom about that, it like, she was like, oh, well, that's what this year was about, right? You're supposed to give yourself a year to do the things you enjoy, and then, like, you can get, like, a full-time job after that. And, like, it reminded me of, like, my mom is still sitting on that expectation that, like, I don't even know how to explain it. Like she still expects that, like, I'm just gonna spend a year goofing off and wasting my life. And then when that's done, maybe I'll stop being a quote-unquote family disappointment and, get my shit together. But, I just don't know what I'm doing right now. And I think it's really scary not knowing what you're doing. And that's just something I don't exactly know how to handle yet, is just not being sure what I'm doing or where I'm going. Your mom can sit on a venomous spider. Well, now, okay. Oh my god. Don't send my mother into venomous spiders. I love my mom. I stand by that with my whole chest. I love my mom. I really, really do. She was not a perfect parent. No parent is. But she was by no means a bad parent. Well, I don't think she was a bad parent. My mom did everything she could with what she had. And I love her with all of my soul. Doesn't mean things didn't go wrong, but she did what she thought was best at every turn, and I can't deny that. So I don't know. I'm not exactly sure with where I'm going right now, I guess, is the main talk. Is that I just kind of feel lost. And I don't really know where I'm going with anything right now. Not even just streaming. I feel like I don't know where I'm going with streaming, but also with like jobs and with like interests and, you know, I don't know. I feel like I don't know. I guess that's the main problem. Is that's why I'm having so many trouble talking. Fine. Nah. It's fine. Oh, I hate deep water. Ugh. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know where I'm going with life right now, and I think that's really scary. And I think it's not. I think it's just scary in general, not knowing what you're doing with your life. And I guess I never really thought about it up until the point that I'm like, you guys. Some of you guys know that my birthday's coming up. If you guys don't know, my birthday's coming up in less than a month. And if you don't know even more, yeah, Phil's number 2 rule: no fucking ravines. I'm sorry. My birthday's coming up and I'm turning 24. Not everybody knows that. But yeah, I'm turning 24. I'm like a whole ass adult. More than a whole ass adult. I'm like I'm old. I'm gonna turn into like, I'm gonna turn into Philza and I'm gonna, you know, shrivel up and pass away. Which I gotta go find the entrance I was at. But yeah. SSBH, oh god. So yeah, I don't know what I'm doing right now. I feel a little not sure, a little unsure of myself about just where exactly I'm going. How the hell? This is the right ravine, right? Right? Ooh, I've got to make sure I come back here because I see that. Where the hell did I fall? What the hell? Well, you're gonna be the town hero. I'm by no means a town hero. Where the hell was I? What the hell? Is this not the same ravine I was in? Hang on a second. Oh, guess I'm going. Okay, hang on. I'm gonna go kill myself in this ravine. Yeah, no, okay, it's not that one. Where the hell? Oh, where the hell? Almost elder. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. This is, I guess I don't know exactly what to talk about, but that's like the reason I feel like I've been struggling to talk on streams is because my mind is so overloaded with thinking about all of this stuff all the time right now. Like I'm constantly thinking about like what am I gonna do next and where do I go next and what do I try next and who do I talk to next and where do I, you know, I don't even know. What job do I try to go get? What do I stream next? What do I say next? How do I keep people interested? How do I keep people around? Like, what do I do to advance my art if I want to have an art career? What do I do how do I advance my writing if I want to do that? Like, why do I want to learn how to tattoo? I don't know if I'm ever going to get anywhere with that either. Like, it just feels like it's one thing after another. Bees. It just feels like one thing after another of me panicking about a bunch of things that at the end of the day don't really affect me right now, but they all feel like it's the end of the world. And I just don't know how to deal with that. So that's my share of, I guess, what's been happening. Bees. Okay, wait. So we went past the lava, right? A job, two. Right? We went past the lava. Oh god, at this point I'm gonna lose all my shit. I have no idea where I was. Alright, well. How the hell? You just have, you don't have to have a plan to know where to go. You just have to keep going sometimes. Yeah, I mean, that's not a wrong fact. It just, I don't like it. I like at least kind of sort of knowing where I'm going. Like there I am, having some kind of goal, some kind of like, I have to get from here to there, and like some kind of plan of how I'm gonna do that. You know? I don't like not having end goals, like approachable end goals. Oh God. This is gonna hurt. Ow, okay. But yeah, I don't know. I think that's just what I wanted to, like, talk about, because, you know, I don't know. I feel like it's fair to talk about feeling lost and not exactly sure what you're gonna do with your life. Hi, Inky. Hang on. I'm collecting all of my stuff, and then I will read your bits. Thank you so much, by the way, for the bits. Okay, is this all of my stuff? It's definitely not all of my stuff. God, I really got blown the fuck up. Like, I got pulled. No, did I just lose it all? All of my cooked iron. I just watched it disappear. God, I'm glad I have some that wasn't cooked. All of my cooked iron is gone. And all of my food, too. Okay. I just watched all of that disappear. That's fine. It's fine. Anyways. Oh, fuck. God damn it, I'm gonna lose it all again if I'm not careful. Okay. Let's get the fuck out of here, because this has done nothing but cause me severe issues. God damn. At the very least, I have some iron still. Let's make a base before I go down that other place. I tried on my friend's glasses. It felt like a tall white boy for a minute there. I love that. Alright, let me scroll up and keep up with what you guys said. Hang on, I should probably not just be standing in the middle of the open again. Let me put myself somewhere safe. Oh, look, there's sheep. Oh, this is such a nice place. Okay. I'm gonna mark this as where I'm gonna put my house. This is my house. I've determined it. Alright. I know that I've made this entirely accessible, but this is gonna be where I stand to read everything. Alright. 20, so I can't hang with you vibes. Oh god. Dad, we have health class and I'm crying. You'll be okay, mate. I have to go, probably have a good night. Feel better soon. Thanks, Pays. Have a great night. You don't have to have a plan. Yeah, I've read Emily's. Dad streams me. 'Tis heaven on Wells. Also me, Mrs. Stream. Oh, wow. This is gonna sound hella cheesy, but practice makes perfect. The more you work on something better, you get at it. Yeah. You should embrace your youth, fuck around, try new things. Your 40s are for panicking. I mean, yeah. When you said that there was no timer, I was so happy I started to cry. And then my mom walked into my room and pointed at the resume I was working on, and he said, "That's a bad resume." I look at her and, you know, like, I'm like, the fuck? And then she said that everything was so stressful and cried, and it made me sad. Good lord. I'm very sorry. Don't panic yet. I'm trying. Set smaller goals, getting and starting a job, getting 5K followers, selling artwork, etc. I don't know. I was in pure bliss for that minute, yeah. I'm literally snoozing at 9:30. What is wrong with me? I'm sorry. Advice, dear sir? I want to be that respect. Tall white boy who summoned me minus the tall. Yeah. Oh! Village! Oh my god, dude, this world is cracked. Like, those, like, ravines were massive. I got a shit ton of iron within the first couple of minutes, and now there's a village here and a gorgeous place. Like, look at all that. I can start a cow farm right there. Fuck, man, this is a good start. This gives me hope. I have hope. As long as I aren't... Oh, wait. Don't eat apples. Apples are for saving for gapples. Apples for gapples. I do need more food, though. Sheep. Where are you? Yeah, I don't know. Oh, did I lose my... Oh, I didn't. Okay, awesome. Let's cook some food real quick. I know setting smaller goals is probably the smart thing to do. That is probably, like, the right situation to work on. Is, you know, just, like, be calm. Be, like, don't try to set massive goals. Like becoming a Twitch partner. But, like, I feel like I need to have some kind of goal to be working towards. But all of my goals are massive, you know? Like it's always that kind of stuff. Okay, let me grab this. Yeah, like it's always like I don't know how to set myself like reasonable goals. Like I don't know. That's just me, I think. But I don't know. Why don't you just burn the sheep with the flint and steel to have food cooked already? Straight up didn't even think about that. I forget I have a flint and steel. I have 3 of them. I just forget I even have those. Tess, go be a little happier with yourself every day you're able to. Yeah. Yeah. I'm a girl bio-wise, but I have that kind of gross peach fuzz that isn't technically beard, but you know, and so it makes me feel manly, but also gross since I dress feminine some days, so it looks weird. Does that makes me feel gross? What should I do? If you don't like it, like I don't know, that's a difficult one. Because you said you do like it some days, but you don't like it other days. I think you might not like it because it's being portrayed as femininely peach fuzz thing rather than like masculine facial hair. In which case, like, you just need to reframe like what it is in your mind, which is you know, not an easy thing to do, but it's the best advice I have. Sunrise. Because like that's kind of what I did, you know, is just like I always felt gross about like certain parts of like me because they were associated with being feminine, and like I didn't like the way I looked because I was feminine. But like once I reframed it and was like, oh, I'm not a girl, I'm a guy, and these things are attractive on a guy but not on a girl, but I'm not a girl so it's attractive on me. Like it was trying to follow that like path of logic that was really hard at first, but once you reframe it, it works a lot better. Like it's gonna be difficult in the beginning, but like it gets easier, you know. I fully recommend giving that a shot. That's what I've been trying to push myself to do, because like I don't know, why is this an apology stream? I'm late. I'm apologizing for being a bad streamer essentially, because and I'm gonna admit this, and a lot of people are gonna be like, Xander, no, that's not true at all. I'm standing by my honesty here. Me worrying so much about my views has made me a worse streamer, and I stand by that entirely. And as much as you people can say like that's not true at all, you're a great streamer or whatever, all that crap or whatever, like it's not true. It's genuinely has made me a worse streamer. I focus so much on like trying to do well that like I'm not doing, you know, well. Oh god, I forgot to grab like coal or wood. God damn it. Hang on. I need something to make torches. But yeah, I don't know. I like people are gonna say like, oh, that's like whatever, like you're a great streamer. Like people say a lot of nice things, but like I don't know. It's just a fact that like when I'm more distracted and I'm not like, you know, just having a good time and just talking with you guys, and I'm constantly looking like, oh my god, it went from 20 viewers to 17 viewers, and I'm like, oh god, I need to get it up, or like my average is gonna go down, and I have to end stream at an hour and a half because that's when my views are the highest. Like, no, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Like, shut the fuck up completely. And when I say shut the fuck up, I mean it completely at myself, of like, Jesus Christ, shut the hell up. Like, it is not that fucking deep. Like, I just need to just shut up and enjoy streaming and not worry so much about like, oh, this and that. It's raining. Ow. Oh god. But yeah. I don't know. I think it's only fair to like talk about it and like just be honest about it. Cause like it's kind of shitty. It's just reality kind of shitty. And it's kind of shitty of me because it means that like while I'm panicking about my content being bad, I'm actively making my content worse by, you know, being half-assed with it. Not half-assed with it, but like I'm not giving 100% because I'm so worried about giving like doing well. And that I just need to like shut the hell up and just, you know, stream. Because evidently at least some of you guys enjoy my streaming, you know? And that should straight up be enough. Hi, Diamond Dog. I feel like, yeah, I know, we've never actually talked. I know you, but we've never actually talked. Late to stream, but I know there's a way to hide viewer count for yourself. I don't remember exactly how, but I can find an article and send it to you, or you could look after stream. I normally have it hidden. I'm gonna find and fight the person who decided to put the viewer count visible on streams. I have it hidden. I have it hidden. When you stream on OBS and you just have OBS open, you know, like it you don't see it. You actually have to go to the Twitch website to see it and like look at your Twitch live page to see your viewer count. And I never ever did that. I swear I never did. And then it got to me. It got in my brain and I started doing it. And I don't know. I know it's bad for me. I do know. I'm aware, I promise. And I don't normally give in. But I don't know. Recently it's just been all my brain can think about is just like looking at those averages and being like, oh fuck, my average is going down again, or my average is going up again, or like I knew getting into streaming that I was gonna be a bad person to stream because I rely a lot on like what other people think of me. And like not like necessarily like to a detrimental degree, but it's definitely like a lot of my self-worth feels like it comes from streaming now. Like if my streams are doing well, I'm a good person. Not necessarily a good person, but like I'm doing well. My mental health is really good. Streaming does bad, I'm doing bad, you know? And like that is absolutely not the way it should go. That is just absurd. But man, it sure is that way sometimes. And I don't know. I wish it was like more talked about. A lot of people talk about burnout and stuff, but I don't feel like enough people like genuinely talk about like what burnout actually means and what it looks like. Shakes you. Thank you. The stress between 9 to 5 and streamers is so different. Jano, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome home. It's an honor to have you home. The stress between 9 to 5 and streamers is so different, yet boils down to still stressful. Still, it sucks either way, but at least one can wear what you want. I feel bad, like regret if I miss a stream. Like I missed the bus home because I did. Oh. Hi, hello, welcome in. Good to see you. Thank you so much for joining stream. I hope you're having a good day. Sorry that, I guess, stream's a bit of a sad one today. Didn't mean to be, but it sure is, because I'm just talking honesty. Yeah. I don't know. And yeah, like, the burnout at a 9 to 5 is very different than a burnout from, like, streaming, because at least with the 9 to 5, like, even though it's tiring and exhausting and, you know, it's difficult to hold, like, a full-time job like that. I won't take that away from, like, all of the adults and the people who do it. The reality is that it's still a job, and unless, like, there's, like, outside circumstances, it's still guaranteed to be there in the morning, you know? Versus, like, streaming feels so scary, for the most part, at least for me, because there is no guarantee that it's there tomorrow, you know? Like, there's no one there to guarantee that, like, I don't know, there's no guarantee to tell you that, like, it'll still be an option tomorrow. That you'll still be able to stream, and people will still show up, and it, like, I think that's why I'm so scared of, like, numbers going down, is because that idea of, like, what if it goes away? Like, what if I can't do this anymore? What if people stop showing up and I stop being able to stream and I have to go live a normal life? I think this is a really, like, selfish way to put it, but, like, I've had a taste of what life can be, and I don't think I could live a normal life, like, without this anymore. Like, I've gotten a taste of, like, what I could imagine being, like, one of the best lives I could live, is just getting to do this, and getting to create content for you guys, and write lore, and produce videos for you guys, on, like, massive scales, and, like, have you guys get to be there and enjoy that and be part of that. And, like, the concept of not being able to do that anymore is just horrid. Like, I can't imagine it going away. I don't know what I would do. Like, I don't think I can live normal life. I'm not built for that anymore, man. Like, I would resent any job I have after this for not being this. And that's just, like, straight up the truth. If I had to go and live, like, fulfill a normal 9 to 5 job, I would resent any job I could get because it wouldn't be this. Like, I would always have that longing of, like, man, I really wish that would have worked out. Like, it would have been like the one that got away for like the rest of my life. And I just don't know how to cope with that. Dangerous. Great. I don't know. I just don't know. I don't know how to deal with that. Like, I don't know how to, like, I don't know. I don't know how to move on. I don't want to move on. Miss you every day. Oh, it's good to talk about your mental health in space once you feel comfortable. Sometimes it helps just get out there. It really does. Outing myself here, the most looked at search in AO3 is Tommy in foster care. Yeah, I felt that. How are you? I'm alright. How are you? Let's maybe cross that bridge when we get to it. Yeah. Bestie, what? I'll never stop showing up. Aw. Same it as a foster kid's. Yeah, there you go. It's my platonic husband's stream today, damn. I'm almost never here, but the one time I was in VC hanging out with you and a few others, you're such a cool person to talk to, and I'll always show up when I can. I might only lurk, but I'll be here. Thank you. Catastrophizing icon, please. I guess I've always been like this. My therapist would tell you the same damn thing. I live in the world of black and white. It is always black and white for me. Either I've succeeded at massive scales or I've completely failed at every level. And there is no in between for me. I do not know how to live my life in grays. I live my life in blacks and whites, and anything outside of that I don't know how to comprehend. And I just don't know why. Like, nothing is ever, like, just something to me. It's always more than that. Like, I don't know. I think that's just the way I am, is that, like, nothing in the world is just, you know, it's never just anything. It's always something more. Like, it's just, I don't know. I guess it's problematic. It's problematic of me, but that's part of being mentally ill, I suppose. Is just, like, that struggle of, like, yeah, I don't know. If I don't succeed, I'll die. Exactly that. Jude, exactly that. Like, this is just always the way that I've always thought, is, like, and I know, again, it's not healthy, and I would never tell that to anybody else either. Like, hey, if you don't succeed at something, like, maybe that just wasn't supposed to be your thing. Like, there's a million other things that you can do. No, for me, it's always, like, it's this or it's nothing. And I don't know how to live without things. And, like, if I can't have something perfect, I don't want it at all. Like, I'm so obnoxious. Like, it's just, I don't know. It's just, like, the end of the world every time. Oh, God. But, yeah, if I don't succeed, I'll die. Is venting allowed? As long as it's done, like, respectfully, yeah. And yeah, don't cross TOS. I live my life in pure sway and breeze through to keep down the constant anxiety and stress I feel, and bro, it isn't good, but damn, it helps. Yeah. Genuine question, were you, gifted and talented? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Because if so, it makes sense why you feel this way. This really sets us up for failure young. Yeah, we've talked about it a little bit on stream before. I haven't talked about it extensively, but, yes, I was a gifted and talented kid growing up. Always was. And yeah, it does set you up for failure. Actually, this is something I talked with my friends yesterday. I want to talk about this because it's something I literally realized it on call with my friends. Also, I'm gonna take a sip of coffee real quick. Hang on. So, I was talking with Emily on call last night and Ollie for a little bit. But Ollie ended up heading to bed, and I stayed up with Emily for quite a while talking. And one of the things I realized was when you're on Twitch, right, there is the 1% rule. Every Twitch streamer gets to learn eventually the 1% rule. And that rule essentially is that for the amount of followers you have, 1% of those followers will be consistent viewers. So if you have 100 followers, you should be expecting 1 viewer. If you have 500 followers, expect 5 viewers. If you have 1,000 followers, expect 10 viewers. So if you have 2,000 followers, you expect 20 views. That's why if you have people who are like 80,000 followers, they can expect 800 views. If you have somebody with 1 million followers, maybe they can expect 1,000 views, you know? That 1% rule is the almost guaranteed 1% rule of Twitch. Now, there's always room for wiggling, and especially like with big events, you'll see more people. If it's like off of their schedule, you'll see less people. And some people experience way less than that sometimes, and especially when growing, some people experience way more than that for a period of time. And that was me. I was way back in in January, I was getting a 28 person average when I had, what was it, maybe 700 followers. That's not normal, you know? It's incredibly not normal. It's exceedingly good. Some people talk to me about that. I mean, I was getting the same amount of views as somebody who had more than double, sometimes triple my amount of followers. Like I was really, really above the average. You know, I was exceptional. And now I'm doing average. You know, I now hit the average with 2,000 followers. I sit at about 20 viewers. That's my average, you know? That's the normal. I'm doing what should be normal for someone with my amount of followers. Except because I was told so much at the beginning of streaming that I was doing exceptional, that I was doing amazing, that I was going to go really far, that I was going to get famous because I was doing so well, I was growing so fast. The people really loved people really loved the streams, so on and so forth, on and on again. That now that I'm doing average, it feels like I'm failing. And that's the same thing it was in school. And I made that connection yesterday of it's the same thing as school. I was told all through elementary school and all through middle school how exceptional I was, how smart I was, how far I'd go, how I was reading at a 12th grade reading average by the time I was in 3rd grade or some crazy bullshit like that. Like, and I'll just to hit high school, graduate with great grades, try to go to college, and then slowly but surely everything getting harder and not knowing how to study and not being able to keep up. I didn't even realize that I'm doing the same damn thing right now. And it's something I've experienced in everything I've ever done. I always have this stupid caveat, right? This little tag that people put on the end when they talk to me of even with art. I was always, wow, you're so good at art for your age. I was exceptional for my age. I was so smart for my age. I was so clever for my age. I was so mature for my age. It was never just, you're so good at art, you're so mature, you're so exceptional. It was always for my age. I was always better than other kids my age. I wasn't actually great. I was just ahead of the other people my age. But when you become an adult and everyone else in the world catches up to you, it's really not that impressive. And now I'm here again with life, just in general, that it's all caught up to me, you know? Everyone else around me has caught up to me, and I'm no longer exceptional. I'm no longer growing at some extreme rate. I'm just, you know, I'm doing well. I'm doing fine. I'm doing perfectly average. And it fucking ruins me, man. It feels like failure. It's the same way as getting B's in a class feel like failure because I got A's on everything my entire life. It's just, I've been set up to fail for my entire existence. It's ridiculous. Anyways. Oh god. I struggle so hard with feelings of less than and failure because of it. Yeah. I would not in that mindset. If I'm not good at this, I can't and shouldn't do it. I'm not that good at singing. I should quit. I can't play games well. I shouldn't stream. Yeah. Can't do a single skateboard or rolling trick. I'm scared of pain. Shouldn't do that. Yeah. Oh goodness, yeah. I can relate it to the school aspect. It started catching up to me when COVID started and I had to do online classes. I had no sort of self-discipline or anything since I grew up getting away with procrastination. That exactly. And it's not just me. There's other people I know that had that exact experience, especially when COVID hit. Realizing that oh yeah, no, it's none of this is all that exceptional, you know? It fucking ruined my brain. It has just destroyed the way I think about myself and the way I think about other people. It's so unhealthy, man. And I just don't know what to do about it. Just in all genuineness. I don't know what to do about it. It's so ingrained into us that better than and smarter than and more potential. So now that we aren't doing anything better than, we aren't ahead of that curve, we feel like we're failing. Exactly. It's burnt out gifted kid syndrome in streaming. The one place I thought I was safe from burnt out gifted kid. And it found me here. Man, what the hell? I'm never safe. It's always chasing me. I'm drowning at every given moment. This is just ridiculous. It's fucking ridiculous that this is affecting me in streaming. I just want to be happy. I love streaming. Oh, I lost my crafting table. Elliot Things, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome home. It's an honor to have you come home. I lost my crafting table in all of this, man. Ugh. I went from literally getting pushed up from kindergarten to going into first grade for half the day and not getting to know my peers. That shit was awful the more it went on. Yeah. Never safe from it, deadass. And the thing is, it all comes back to capitalism, not the capitalism. I'm making my 3rd tower tonight in Minecraft right now. How's it going? How's the tower turning out? Oh, God. This song makes me want to cry. Oh, God. Can't be someone else. Someone else. I was in kindergarten, and was in first grade half the day. Yeah. I was put in advanced maths class when I was in 3rd grade. I was not mentally ready for that, you know? Like, I don't know, man. People just... It's insane. It's ridiculous. Alright. I have just enough room to take everything with me. Let's go. I'm gonna go up to the top of that hill, and that's gonna be where I start my house. My neck is so fucking sore, I'm sleeping on rocks. Yep, welcome to that dorm life, Tess. Good dorm life. God. But yeah, I don't know. This is just something I thought I'd talk about, because I feel like it affects more people than people even realize. Like, this is such a serious thing that affects people, is this feeling of burnt out failure that, like, so many of us experience just from being, you know, average, being normal. Like, you don't have to exceed at everything. You don't have to be, like, you know, the best of your class at everything that you do. You're allowed to just exist and do your best, and that's enough. That's enough, you know? I feel like it's not being said enough. Or maybe I just need to hear it more often. Honestly, couldn't tell you which one it is. I don't know if other people need to hear it more often or if I'm the person who needs to hear it more often, but regardless, it needs to be said more often. I'm doing the thing. My nose itches because I'm nervous. I'm doing the damn thing. Itchy, nervous nose. Oh, God. I'm gonna start the build over there, so I'm gonna start, like, a little hut, just, like, here. This is gonna be my little hut area. This is gonna be my little hut home. I'm allowed to have a little hut home, you know? We're gonna go like this. We're gonna go like this. But yeah, I don't know. I guess I don't know what the point of this stream was other than to just keep myself being, like, honest with you guys. And, like, if I'm struggling, I feel like it's only fair that I tell you guys that I'm struggling, because maybe somebody else is also struggling. And that's, like, the whole point of this is, like, if I can help people, I would rather do that than, like, keep it to myself and be like, no, I'm fine and I'm happy and nothing bothers me. That's stupid. That's not true. Like, things do bother me. Things do get to me. I'm not a perfect human being. Like, I struggle, you know? And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with struggling. There's nothing wrong with having, like, emotional issues with stuff or being overwhelmed. Like, it's human. You're human. I'm human. Oh, God. Gifted child to mental illness / gay pipeline is real. Trust me, I'm the proof. Same. Good, but the people were exploded first. I had to remake it. Damn, sorry. I need a playlist to kin my mental baggage, my mental suitcase. Yeah. I think we all need to hear it more often, because hearing in this stream has made me feel a lot better. Can I call you Zandy? It's easier to type out than Xander, but if you're uncomfortable with that, I'll just say Xander. I'm totally fine with you calling me Zandy. I think there's a couple people who call me Zandy. Most of them are my real life friends, but I think it's a really cute nickname, and honestly, I wouldn't mind it coming from chat. Oh my god, I just realized I'm still in my origin skin. Hang on a second. Do I have to, like, log out to actually, like, change over to my regular name? Ollie and I have tokened... Wait. Ollie and I have tokened Zandy as a joke, yet here we are, yeah. Zayundi. Unironically using it. Yeah, I love it. Oh god, I've been dared. I dare you to say that you're worth it, that you're loved, and that it's okay to feel burnt out and depressed at times, and that it will always get better. That I'm worth it or that you're worth it? A chat gets to use the nickname. Look how parasocial we are. Man, sick dare. Alright, yeah. That you're worth it as in you. Okay, hi, I'm Xander. I'm worth it, and I'm loved, and it's okay to feel burnt out and depressed at times, but it'll always get better. And that's just the truth. That's just the truth. So, I very much agree. Let's see. Oh. Oh god, I do actually have to restart, don't I? Hang on. Let me re-reload into my world real quick. Fucking love yourself, Xander. I will. Parasocial parasites are what we are. Parasocial parasites is a band name for sure. And if it's not a band name, it needs to be a band name. I'm sorry I can't take anything seriously. I wouldn't be able to tell myself that with a straight face. You know, I think saying it is important. Because I know that it's true, you know? I know that it's true. I literally will be fine. I am okay. And it is okay to be depressed and burnt out because I tell everyone else that. I just have trouble reminding myself that. I just joined. What did I miss? Hi, Maddie. Nothing. I mean, I guess some things. I missed... You missed me apologizing for being a bad streamer and struggling with mental health things. But that's all. I'm also reloading so that I can be not in my origin skin. That's all. I completely forgot I was in my origin skin. Hold on. I gotta put my skin back on. Little riff on kazoo. Tess, I want a little riff on your kazoo so badly. I need to hear you, kazoo. Wait. We're back. Hello? There we go. Yay. Xander skin. Xander skin is back. Look, guys, it's Xander. We back. Yee! Yippee! 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 So silly to me. I need a little kazoo riff. Also, all of us realizing that we should never be safe from the former gifted kid burnout. Yeah. I did definitely realize growing up that it's not former kid gifted burnout that I have. It's autistic burnout. That's what this is. It's autistic burnout. I am autistic and I am burnt out. So, yeah. That's a realization. Whoops. Can I say something that I really dislike about some characters or stories, or is this the wrong times? I don't know, sorry, I'm autistic. Same. No, you totally can. Yeah, absolutely. Please, I encourage you to. Parasocial Parasites, the band, I'm telling you, that's, do you know what parasocial parasites sounds like? Is antisocial anarchists. What is antisocial anarchists? That, like, antisocial anarchists is from somewhere. I know that. But there's antisocial anarchists and parasocial parasites. Those two things, those are rival bands. And also they fuck on the side. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. Okay. Couple things I want to make with this. One is a bucket. I'm actually going to make 2 of those. Because I need 2 of them. And then... pants, and then boots. Oh fuck. Boots. Helmet. Look at Tess, I'm making armor. Aren't you proud of me? Tess would be so proud of me. I never ever actually do this. Like that, and then yeah, look, Tess, aren't you proud of me? I'm doing the things I'm supposed to do in Minecraft. Yeah. Look at me. Claps. Thank you, Tess. Imagine wearing a bra instead of a titty squisher. Imagine. A band? Bet I'll be the emotional support. Drums is always what I wanted to play. Me and my friends want to make a band? Honestly, we should all make a band. We're now a band. Alright. I always wanted to either drums or bass player. But drums is my favorite. I already have a name. Ooh, okay. Let me in, I'll play the flute. There you go. I want to learn drums. I'll learn drums with you. I can play one song on the drums, and it's Eye of the Tiger. My friend's dad, Dennis was his name. Dennis taught me to play drums in their basement when I was like 12. I hate stories where the main character goes through some really fucked up shit and would almost definitely experience trauma that should affect them in the future, but the story makes it so that it doesn't affect the character in the slightest. Ooh, oh my god, I'm talking about this right now. I know we're talking about bands, but I'm talking about this right now because that's one of my least favorite things, and I want to be more specific about it. I'm gonna make this an even more specific thing about a fucking thing I absolutely cannot stand in story writing, and this includes in movies, this includes in books, and it includes in animes, because animes are the worst fucking person for it. I cannot stand when something happens that should seriously hurt, injure, or almost kill the character, and they show you that. They're like, oh my god, he's got to be dead after that. How is he ever going to recover? You know? Like, serious major injuries or serious major trauma. And they just, the next episode, are literally fine. Like, completely unfazed, unaffected, uninjured, like, completely fine. I can't fucking stand it. Because it literally just tells me that the stakes in the story don't exist. There are no stakes. I shouldn't be worried about my character because A, I know for a fact they're not going to die, and B, I know for a fact even if they get seriously, like, majorly injured, that it literally is never going to fucking matter. I will be upside down. Thank you for doing that. One moment. Transform. Okay. Why can't I flip it? Hang on a second. There we go. Best redemption. I'm actually planning on setting up a code that when you guys redeem that, it'll do it automatically, so I might not even notice it happen. I'm working on it. It's gonna take a little bit, though. Immediately thinking of the Jurassic Park / World Stories, yeah. Slime is gonna give his opinion. I will wake up tomorrow and I will see new drama, and Slime should not have done that. Oh boy. Best redemption, yeah. No, dude, I don't know, man. I cannot stand stories that, like, make it clear that nothing affects the character. It's like, oh yeah, oh my god, look at them, they're so injured, they're bleeding out, they might even die, all of the characters around them are crying, how are they ever gonna survive this event? They barely escaped with their lives. And then the next episode, they're walking around literally fine. Maybe they have, like, a bandage on, but usually if they have a bandage on, it's, like, the same episode. Otherwise, like, if it's the next episode, like, the bandages are gone, it didn't even happen, nobody's injured. Man, I really thought this was, like, a pond. This is not a pond. This is a really inconvenient spot to put a garden. I was planning to make a garden. This seems a bit inconvenient. Slimesicle can do no wrong? Deadass. Slimesicle cannot do wrong. They really just be putting the characters through the most intense trauma, and the next scene the character is like, hey, what trauma? Deadass. Like, if these characters, what the hell? Where is the fucking world? Even this looks like a little inconspicuous pond, eh? No. This is just more cave. That's so ominous. Okay, well. Okay, I don't exactly know how to deal with this. Media really need to portray the lasting effects of trauma better. Yeah, no. Like, if your characters are gonna go through something severe, make me give a shit. Because if you're gonna show me that there's no lasting effects, I don't give a shit. You're gonna stab the character, and I'm gonna be like, nah, he'll be fine next episode. Like, I'm not going to give a shit. Like, if you want me to give a shit, give me a reason to give a shit. Because there are so many shows that don't give me a reason to care. Like, they all just, like, I don't know. It's honestly, like, one of the worst versions of fucking plot armor. You know what's almost worse than that? You know, like, not worse, but, like, just as unsatisfying as that is, Deus Ex Machinas in story writing. If you know what that is, you know what the fuck I'm talking about. Deus Ex Machinas is one of the most annoying tropes that happens in books, TVs, all of it. because it feels so unsatisfying sometimes. There's really good ways to do it, but oh my god, sometimes it's just the fucking worst. The Lord of the Rings Eagles, man? No. Back up. The Lord of the Rings, the Lord of the Rings Eagles are not Deus Ex Machinas. Well, they are. Okay, I'll admit they are, completely are, but they're not done badly because they're well explained and they're also used very sparingly. They're known to be fickle, so we can't always rely that it's going to happen. Yes, they're Deus Ex Machinas because they do just come in and randomly save the day out of nowhere and, you know, get our characters out of otherwise unstoppable situations, but they're fairly well done, and they're not overly used. I think they're used 3 times. Like, and I don't know Lord of the Rings that well. The only reason I know that is because, like, I know, like, they're one of the most popular, like, explanations for Deus Ex Machinas. How is it not night? Help, I just got the urge to write a fight near-death scene. I love writing those scenes. They're, like, some of my favorite to write. Sorry, I had to stretch. Holy crap. I'm so tired today. But yeah, I don't know, man. I've never even written one. I've written a couple fight near-death scenes. I've also written a couple, like, actual straight-up death scenes. I think it's okay to kill your characters. I don't think enough people are willing to do it. I'm throwing hands with Amazon. Oh, God. I think people are too afraid to kill their characters. And I think they're all weenies for it. I think all of them are weenies for it. I think you should kill your characters more often. I don't think you should do it for no reason. But if your character is supposed to die, let him die. It's like, the only reason you're not killing off your characters is A, because you're afraid it'll make your audience mad, or B, because it ruins any chance of a sequel. And that's it. Kill your characters. Is your character supposed to die? Is it the end of the book? Are you mad that you're not getting a happy ending? Oh, well, kill your characters. Do it, pussy. Do it. I dare you. I dare you. Take your favorite character and kill him. Huh? Watch him suffer. I'm a mega Lord of the Ring fan. The Eagles are, like, technically not Deus Ex Machina, but in the movies they are because nobody explains Lore of the Eagles. That's true. Do you still want to do lore, or do you want to sleep earlier? No, I still want to do lore. I'm not killing my characters. Sorry, I'm not. I can't do it. My soul, it hurts my soul. I literally do sob. I killed one character, but I cried for weeks. Me, who canonically killed my favorite character, just here like, yes! You can get called a pussy all day. I don't care. Didn't ask. Oh my god. I can't take Upside Down Xander seriously. Sorry, but that's just who I am. I can make them suffer, but killing them's too much. Why am I still awake? Tess, go to sleep, mate. If you're so darn sleepies, go to sleep. Would you look at that mountain? But yeah, and okay, I will say, you don't have to kill a character for a good book to happen. Lots of writers never kill their characters, and lots of writers don't even have plots where it would make sense if they killed their characters. That is okay. But if you are writing, like, a high-stakes book where, like, your character gets into the bad situation, and you're in that moment where, you know what, you've written it's called writing yourself into a corner, is what it's called. You write yourself into a situation where there's no escape, your character has no way to get out, it's like, you know, you didn't plan this scene well enough, you've written yourself into a corner, nobody's coming to save them, the bad guy's too strong, the good guys aren't strong enough, you can't figure out a way out of it, and so you have two options. A, you can kill your character, or B, Deus Ex Machina. Those are literally your options. And so many people lean towards Deus Ex Machina because it's more satisfying than killing off your character, and I don't agree. I don't think it is. I don't think it's more satisfying to have something random happen that saves your character than to just, you know, you just commit. Just commit. You put your character in that situation, you got two options. Commit or do bad writing. What up, minutes, Chrome 20, and I never fucking learned how to read. Me. I saw someone's writing idea and I want to write it, and I have things I want to do in the story, but I have no clue how to start it. Okay, can we talk about that? I'm gonna stop being upside down now, but can we talk about that? Transform. Okay, right side up, Xander again. Disability / neg. Yeah, in myself, damn right. God. What was I doing? Oh yeah, okay, hang on. Seeds. I have my hoe. Bucket of water. Dirt. Okay. I don't know where I'm going to put this garden yet. For right now, I'm just going to put it over here, I think. I'm sure I'll end up moving the garden at some point, but for right now, it's just gonna go right here. One of my fucking, like, issues with writing is starting. Charlie isn't covering real drama, he's joking about it, and now that's probably gonna get more drama. It's high school again. It's not gonna get more drama, I think it's more than fine. Like, it's fine. I think he's allowed to joke about it, because at this point it's so fucking ridiculous. This is just a big game of pointing fingers at each other. Obviously, the actual situations that are going on are horrible, but, like, Jesus Christ, people, chill out. It is just everybody's coming for each other's throat, man. Like, this is just a big game of pointing fingers at, like, who's the worst person. I don't want to play it. I don't care. I don't want to talk about it. Like, I just cannot bring myself to stay invested in the drama and lives of these people. I just don't fucking care, man. I just genuinely don't care. But anyways. While the characters are cheering, thinking they succeeded, and then the lovable side character gets stabbed in front of the other character, it's like the whole world went quiet. I know it's overdone, but it got a chokehold on me. Yeah, no, that one's got a chokehold on me too. I don't even blame you. That one fucking destroys me, man. 1, 2, 3, 4. Like, that one's a really, really difficult one. Like, that one will get me. But also, it can be overdone, but I also think it's a dangerous one to do, because it can make it can create what's called a pyloric victory. Pyloric victories are really, they're either very, very loved or very, very hated, to be entirely honest. And I don't know, I struggle, because I really like pyloric victories sometimes. When you do them right, I really like pyloric victories. Let me see if I can give a good definition. So a pyloric victory is essentially a victory that costs so much that in the end, the victory doesn't feel like a victory at all anymore. That's like the best way I can explain it. But it's essentially like, it's kind of what you described, where like, you think everything's okay, everything turned out well, but in the end, like, the happy character gets murdered and she dies, or he dies, or whatever it is. So like, yeah, you achieved victory, but the cost of the victory was so bad that, like, I don't know. Stop talking when I'm about tropes when I'm not here, I'm sorry. Like, the cost of the victory is so heavy that it wasn't worth it anymore, you know? It's a really, really hard trope to do well, because pyloric victories often just feel really fucking unsatisfying, you know? Like, it feels bad. Like, you give this reader this, like, the success, especially, like, these characters have been fighting for it for so long, just to, like, rip it away and have, like, yeah, you won, but, like, at what cost? And, like, it can be a really, really unsatisfying ending for a lot of readers. Personally, I think it's awesome. If you do it right, you know? Some authors really do it really well. Of, like, you really get to feel that moment of, like, holy shit, we did it, we won, oh my god, the world is saved, everything's okay, everyone's gonna survive, everything's gonna be happy. And then you look around and realize that, like, yeah, you survived, you won, but, like, you'll never be the same again. And that's a really good pyloric victory. I think that's one that's used in Aragon, which I don't even know if quite counts as a pyloric victory, but I count it as one. Of, like, hang on, wait, what's going on? Why are you guys yelling? What are you guys yelling? Oh god. Someone give me a rundown. I always thought I won until now. Now I know what it feels like to lose. Ooh, that's a good one. Reminds me when Plankton gets the secret formula, even though SpongeBob is missing. Yeah, that. Don't worry, I'll kill them for you! No, don't do that. Hopping on AO3 to kill Cypress. Oh my, not Cypress. Not Cypress. Oh god. He's gonna be the dead Manic Pixie Dream Boy! Yeah, that would work. That would work. I'm sorry, Emily, I'm joking, don't be mad, I would never do this. It would work well. I wanna be that Manic Pixie Dream Boy. I just love angst. The more I love a character, the more I want to see everyone mourn them. Same! This has quickly become my favorite stream. Oh, I'm glad. When the story makes the reader feel the whole world went quiet. I don't know if it makes sense, but it makes sense to me. Yeah. I get, yeah. No, I know what you mean. Like, you know you're a good writer if you've got your reader holding their breath. Then you know you've changed something for them, you know? Like, if your reader is holding their breath, you've got them. You've got them exactly where you want them, and at that point you can do whatever you want, man. You could kill their character and they would believe you, and you could give them that pyloric victory and they would thank you. You could show them how the world has changed and crumpled around them and how nothing will ever be the same, and they would beg for your forgiveness. Like, you as a writer have to get your reader to that point where everything balances in that hand, and then you can do what you please. You can give them everything they've ever asked for, or you can tear it all away right in front of their eyes and there's nothing they can do about it. God, being a writer is so cool. This is gonna single-handedly resurrect my will to write. I'm hoping it does, because NaNoWriMo is around the corner, boys. It is around the corner. And it's making me anxious. But yeah, I've been rereading my writing. The NaNoWriMo that I won, my 2019 one that I talk about with you guys, Those That Fear Us is the book title, for those who don't know it yet. Which I don't know how, because I talk about it all the fucking time, and nobody ever asks me to talk about it, but I sure fucking do. And something I realized is that I don't know how to write beginnings. You know? Like, I don't know. I don't know how to write beginnings. I can't write chapter 1s. I'm terrible at it. Like, I'm just, honest to God, genuinely terrible at writing chapter 1. Like, I've read through my like my story, and I've rewritten chapter 1 3 times, and it's still a bad chapter. I don't know how to introduce you to everything that you need to know, and introduce you to the world, and create an inciting incident, and keep you invested all at the same time. It's just, I really, really struggle with it. I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4 here. Okay. Comes back to you. Beginnings are so shit to write. I'm telling you, man. That's actually, Tess, if you remember me, like, yelling at you. I don't know if you've gone to sleep yet, but that one day I, like, messaged you in, like, full volume, and you were like, I'm sorry about practice. I was like, no, it's fine. Was because I wanted to your advice on story writing, because I really like the way that Tess writes, and I wanted to brainstorm with you, because it was like, maybe Tess will have an idea. That's all it was. But yeah, I just, I don't know. I really am struggling with figuring out what to do with this book. No, Tess is bad at writing. No, Tess is good at writing. I love Tess's writing style. That's like, I wanted to come to you because I feel like when I talk with Tess, like, we always have such crazy good ideas. Like, I feel like every time I'm like trying to lay out my plot to Tess and be like, God, I don't know what to do about this next, she's always got some kind of like, oh, what if you did this? Or like, oh my God, you could do this. Or what if you twisted it that way? Or like, what if your character did that? I'm like, it's always brilliant. Like, she's got like such an amazing soundboard of ideas going on at all times. Like, genuinely, it's just such an amazing like flow of thought, and your writing style is so eloquent. So yeah, no, Tess is just dramatic. No, for me, I usually write the middle, the end, and then for the beginning I'm just like, huh, oh shit, I've lost all ability to be creative. Yeah, Tess is good at writing. Agreed. No. Yes. I don't know. I don't know. I want to be really good at writing. I'm not sure if I am yet, but I hope one day I will be. You know, that's a good point. Sometimes you gotta write the beginning last. Yeah, but here's the issue. At this point, I've done that. Like, I wrote the beginning of the story, and then I wrote the rest of the story, and then I went back to rewrite the beginning of the story, and I still can't do it. I know what the rest of the book is, but like, Tess, now you're really bad at writing. You're just bad at typing at the moment. You gotta know what you're trying to build up to. What story are we talking about? Those That Fear Us. Embry and Jace. I've rewritten that first chapter like 6 times. I got coffee on my lip. Rip. I got 1 drop of coffee on my AC/DC shirt. This is a fucking L. Yeah, but if Zandy says that I gotta believe, yeah, I'm the deciding factor on that. Okay. Well, I've got a farm started, so that's something. I guess now I have to figure out what the fuck I'm actually doing. Yes, I saw you in writing pretty words and also other stuff. Yeah. What do you think is missing from those that fear us beginning? It feels slow. Xander, I need your opinion. Do I have some chips or 2-minute noodles? I've been trying to choose for like 20 minutes. Do the 2-minute noodles. I think 2-minute noodles are quite yummy. That is my suggestion. I think you'll quite enjoy them. You know, it's a nice warm noodles. We start off with a young Iron. He meets a Blood Clan member, Sparrow. Spoiler, these bitches gay. They're thriving, feels alive for the first time, and ThunderClan gets all pissy about it. TC wipes out, and all because BC leaving Iron all alone, causing him to run until he passes out on Wing Clan territory to take him in. Even with his past, so he gains leader's trust, becomes leader himself. Iron Star. Oh my god, and he gangs up with Shadow Clan. Oh boy. I've got an idea. Ollie, what's your idea? What is your idea? I would like to hear your idea. In the meantime, I am gonna go head over to this village, and I'm gonna try to gain access to all of the houses and block the villages up inside of them so I can make this a trading post. It also looks like there's something... Oh, those are flowers. I thought it was like lava or something. Yeah, so we've gotten access to these 3 houses. We still need to get up there and see if there's anything up... Oh, there is stuff up there. Okay. So let's do that. Is it okay if I talk about the book plot here? LMAO. Which book plot? My book plot? You already know my opener idea. I think it's a contender. Yeah, God, not gonna spoil much. Yeah, you can talk a little bit about it. Try not to spoil it too much. I can explain what the major plot is. Chat, do you know the plot of my book? I don't know if you care. Do you know / care what the plot of my book is? I don't remember if I've told you guys. I think I've read you guys the first chapter once long ago. And Emily, no, yours is not a contender. I don't know, but I want to know. Okay, so to give you the major plot. How do I explain the major plot? Actually, hang on. Let me see if I can just give you the back of my book. All right. So, for those of you who don't know, I do have the physical copy of this book. I printed it out myself through a website that does that. This is here. Hang on. This is the book. I'm quite proud of it. And there is a back. Oh my god, my wrist really hurts. Okay, hang on. Let me throw myself inside of a Minecraft house at the village so I don't die, and I will read you guys the back of the book and then explain it just a tiny bit. Isn't there like a half person, half something else? And then there's the bath scene because they got injured. Yeah, that's all you know. I love it. Okay. So, the back of the book reads... Oh god, music is really hard. The back of the book says, Embry, a young ram-horned Drorian, goes in search of their missing winged Drorian friend when they themselves get captured by a human huntress. Although with some human help, Embry escapes the women's clutches. They're now injured and trapped in the human town of Lidot, still searching for their friend and finding only more questions about something far bigger and far worse than they ever could have imagined, slowly getting tangled in a dangerous world they don't understand. So, yeah, that is, it is quite a bit. It is quite a bit. Oh god, I didn't mean to do that. Tess, I didn't mean to delete your message. I was trying to click to show the message. I didn't mean to delete your message. Oh my god. Oh god, sorry, Tess. Deletes the deleter. No, sorry, I was trying to see what got deleted. Yeah, gotta be careful with TOS, man. Character Schlatt is such a good storyteller, he's such a good villain, deadass. But yeah, so, okay. Moving on from the TOS stuff. So, yeah, so essentially, the summary of the book, was, yeah. So Embry is a Drorian, and Drorians are half people, half human. Or, half human, half animal. And everybody has different shapes. Embry is half ram, and their missing friend that I talk about on the back of the book is half owl. And like it says, Embry goes to try and find their friend, gets captured, and taken into a human city, and with a little bit of help, they manage to escape the person who caught them, and they get stuck in the human world now, trying to find Omari, which is the friend who went missing, and ending up finding out that it is much, much worse than they thought it could have been. So, TOS no longer exists. Xander made it so, yeah. But yeah, so it's just... It's there's a lot to it. What I would do to read that book. I want to let people read it. It's thick. There's a lot. You can see a lot of my, like, there's like so many like things that are like crossed off. And there's just entire pages that are just like, no, bad. Like, it's just bad. Get rid of it. There's, oh god. There's a lot here. Yeah, info dumping and stuff. But ugh. Can I buy it? It's not ready yet. I'm trying to do draft 2 of it. Someday, yes. Big brain book like those, yeah. Big book brain likes those. Yeah, so I do need beta readers for when I do draft 2, but I'm not sure who I want to use as beta readers yet. Like who I trust to do that. Currently the only people that really do beta reading for me is Emily, Olivia, and Ice. And I think Tess has read it, but I don't know if Tess has read the whole thing. I don't know. Tess, did I ever give you access to that whole book? I feel like I would kill you if I tried to be like, hey, Tess, while you're doing school, do you want access to that entire thing? I don't think I ever did give you. You didn't know? Do you want access to the whole book? Is that something you desire? Gimme? Okay. I feel bad doing that. Hydrate? I can hydrate. I will hydrate. Tess, can we talk after stream and I'll give it to you? Okay. I think the first reason okay, Ollie's advice. I think the reason the first chapter feels slow is because there are no stakes yet, and it feels expository up until Ember leaves. I think starting with a bit more mystery and hints that they're planning on leaving or hiding something from Nadea, possibly hiding Omari's backstory entirely, might be a good idea. But I don't know, I don't write, don't listen to me, never mind, don't listen to me. It's not a bad idea. Sandy, have you drawn the characters? Concept art sounds fascinating. Wait, yeah, do you want to see? I'm gonna be asleep, Shawty. Oh, you're right. Tess, message me tomorrow when you're awake. Like, when you're free. Because, like, there's, like, stuff I have to send you if I'm gonna send you the book. I know it sounds really obnoxious, but I do actually plan to publish this book. So, like, when I send the whole book to people to read, it comes with, like, an email and, like, a non-disclosure agreement that you have to sign that, like, you cannot copy, reproduce, or share, like, what's inside of the book or whatever, or claim it as your own. And, like, also, like, I explain, like, what I want from people who read it, like, because it's, like, a whole, like, here are the questions I have for you, here's the advice I would like to be shared, here's the advice that I don't want to be shared. Like, it's a lot. But, yeah, when am I ever free? But I'll do it, yeah. That book is wild, yeah. I do have art I could share. God, hang on, let me hide myself away real quick. I do have a little bit of art I could share, not a whole bunch. But I have character art I could show you guys really quickly. Hang on. I've never been asked about that before. Let me pull this up real quick. This is the first time I've ever been asked about this. I guess I could show you guys who they are. Oh my god, hang on, let me see if I can find it. Let me see if I can find that art. I think I have it saved. Okay, I know I have my Jace art. Do I have my Embry art? I don't have a character sheet for Embry, I don't think. I have a character sheet for Jace. And then I have, like, one drawing for Embry. I know exactly where I can find it. It's in... Oh, God. Ollie, do you still have access to it? I know it's somewhere in our fucking... Oh, God. Image. I just don't know how long ago I sent it to you guys. Oh, there it is. Okay, I have it. Okay. That... Oh, God. That's way too big. Okay. Okay. Okay, hang on. I'm drowning in trying to pull all of this up really quickly. So these are the only two character sheets I have that I can actually show you guys what these people look like. Where are you guys? I lost my OBS. Hi. Okay. Let me do this. Bookmarks. Okay. Okay. I want to see Jace. I'm trying. Okay, so I'll show you guys Embry first, and then I'll show you guys Jace. I love hearing about other people's stories so much. There's different varieties. It's so cool to learn about. Yes. Okay. So, this is Embry. This is my main character, the Drurian. This is the person who goes out to find their friend Amari. Yeah, this is what Embry looks like. This is the only time I've ever, like, really drawn them. They are non-binary, by the way, if that interests you at all. My main character is non-binary, Embry, and they only use they, them pronouns, for the entire book. Which I've never seen a character who does that. Like, reading books, I've never read a character who's just entirely they, them pronouns. But yeah, I really like them, and they're cool. They wear both regular, like, men's clothes and women's clothes inside of the book. They're referred to as both masculine and feminine several times, so I think it's really fun to, like, have that little bit of, like, room to play around. Yes, casual, it's just normal, casual representation that doesn't have to mean anything, it's just happy. When you're drawing dress Embry, I do plan to. So yeah, this is Embry, and then their other part is Jace. This is Jace. This is a character sheet, so it's not perfect. But this is Jace. This is my boy. And I love him very much. This is the human that comes and helps Embry out with lots of things. And saves them essentially. But yeah, this is my boy. Jace looks exactly like I pictured he would. I love him so much. He means so much to me. He's such a good guy. Well, he's usually such a good guy. I don't know. He's some scars. Yeah, scars. It's actually a really big part of the book. Yeah, this is my dude. I love him. He means a lot to me. Sometimes he's silly goofy. Sometimes he makes bad choices. Sometimes he's just a silly goofy guy who makes some really silly goofy choices. I like his face. I like him being covered in freckles and the little eyebrow scar and the lip ring. I don't know. If you like scars, you'll love all of Xander's OCs. Deadass. Usually? Yeah, he's usually a really great guy. Most of the time. But anyways, that's my boy. I love him a lot, and he means a lot to me. But yeah, I don't know. I want to share so much of him with you guys. Like, it means so much to me. And you know what I almost just did? You know what? I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. I totally did. As soon as I closed, I went to go click on my Twitch and look at the numbers. I did it. I admit. I'm not lying. I'm not about lying. I'm an addict and I have a problem, and I have to admit that I have a problem. I went to go check the Twitch numbers, guys. I can't not. I'm drowning all of the time. And honestly, it's okay, because right now I don't care, because I'm happy with what I'm talking about anyways. So I'm gonna move on and just continue enjoying myself. Yeah, I'm back. Welcome back, Skittles. Good to have you back. But yeah, oh man, Jace slash pause. I don't want to reveal too much to you guys about the plot and like what actually happens later on in the story, so I don't want to give you guys give any of the big stuff. But yeah, I would argue that Jace tries to be a really good guy. And arguably some people would say that he's always a really good guy. His morals are just different than Embry's, to say the least. They have different opinions on some things. But Jace is very protective and would do anything for Embry. Ollie. Jace would do anything for Embry. I really write the same characters over and over and over again. Every time I write a book, every book I've ever written, it is the same goddamn thing. It is the same goddamn thing. Every time. Shut up. Sorry, I'm quiet. Ollie's really just here to help make fun of me and my horrible writing habits, because I write the same thing in every book I write. Not gonna lie, Xander, yeah, you do. Oh my god. Look how pretty this is. Is that a forest? Yeah, it's just forest. God, it's so pretty. Minecraft is so pretty. I love Minecraft so much. Oh! Luna Largon! Thank you so much for the raid! Hi, my name is Xander. Welcome home. It's so good to have you guys. Oh my god, Moody is love. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome home, friend. It is an honor to have you home. Oh my god, thank you so much for the raid. What were you getting up to today? We're just here admiring the sunset right now. Hope you guys can come admire the sunset with us for a moment. Before we gotta head home and not die. Welcome in. Yes, hello, welcome in. And thank you guys so much for coming. I hope you guys like the shader pack. We're talking about writing books. It is something I do quite often in my free time. So I thought we'd talk about it. Mushroom dance, whatever does it mean? It means you've lived a life of sin. That is a fantastic reference. Good job. Proud of you. I like that reference. It also makes me think of, it's a giant mushroom. Maybe it's friendly. If you know what that's from, you're a good person, and I respect you and your interests. If you don't know what that's from, fuck you. I'm kidding. Dad, I did send some important message, by the way. Okay, sorry. Let me, give me one moment. Hang on. I don't want to die because now I'm out here in the middle of the night, but I will scroll up and read it. Kind of off topic, but I hate that almost all LGBT representation in media is centered out there. Oh my god, please let me talk about that. Please let me talk about that. Oh my god, can I talk about that? I want to talk about that because this is one of my favorite things to talk about. I cannot stand every time that there is LGBT or trans representation in media, in every media, books, anime, writing, fucking movies, TV shows, everything I do, everything I see, webtoons. Like, if there's a gay character, their fucking character arc is about that. It's about that. Like, we can't be normal people who have normal lives outside of being gay or outside of being trans. It doesn't have to be that. It doesn't have to be that. Let your character be a lesbian, and that's it. She likes women. End of story. End of story. That doesn't affect her life. It doesn't affect her story. It doesn't affect anything, maybe except for the fact that she doesn't fall for the main character if he's a man. Or she does if it's a woman. That's it. That's all it should affect. You know what your character's sexuality should affect in the story? Who they fuck. That's it. That is literally it. It should not affect any other part of their lives. Unless you are writing a book that is about how being gay affects your life, it shouldn't be written. Like, it shouldn't be written that way. Because yes, inherently, being gay, being trans, being a form of a minority of any sort is going to affect your life. Absolutely. It's going to affect every aspect of your life. But if the story isn't about how it affects your life, it's just a story of a character who happens to be that, don't make the main focus how it affects them. Because that's not the main focus of any of our lives. You know? Like, I'm not waking up in the morning and the first thing I'm thinking is just like, dear God, man, oh Marley me, I fucking wish that my life was less gay. Like, what the fuck? Chill out. I don't know, man. Give me gay pirate MBs. I don't need their hosted character to be focused on their coming out story. Yes, thank you. Yes. It'll quench you. Like, for my book, right? Like I mentioned, Embry, in the book that I'm writing, is non-binary. They use they, them pronouns, and it doesn't affect their life. It is mentioned a couple of different times. It is mentioned when Embry meets Jace the first time, because the person who Embry is fighting up against continues to refer to Embry as a she because they're dressed very femininely at the time that they meet. And Embry corrects them, and the person that they don't like continues using she pronouns for them, and Jace immediately switches to using they, them pronouns for them. It happens when Embry meets new characters, and it's literally a passing thing of like, oh, like what's his name? And like Embry just really quickly like, they, you know? It's a quick correction, and that's all that it comes up, is like just like, oh yeah, I use they pronouns. And almost every character just moves on completely. And honestly, all the people who don't move on completely are the people I portray as bad characters or old characters who may not completely understand it. Like, that's it. That's all of it. That's all of it. And there's like one scene from their childhood where they're shown getting picked on for being queer. And that's it. That is the whole story. Like, okay, I'm revealing plot parts right now, but I hope you guys don't mind. These aren't major plot points. But like, there's also like Jace, okay? At the beginning of the story, Jace is originally introduced as being straight. I don't introduce him like, hi, my name is Jace Iredell and I'm straight. But like, he's originally understood to be straight, having had a female partner previously, right? But Jace grows an interest in Embry. Do I make the story suddenly about how Jace is conflicted over being gay or possibly having an interest in somebody who is biologically male? No, that's not what my story's about. I don't give a fuck. That is not the major plot point here. It is not affecting me. It is not affecting Jace. They don't care. Like, that's not the focus. My name is Anthony. No. I'm scared to talk. I might spoil the entire story. Don't talk about anything that happens, like, directly, but I looked over to that. No. You know, but, like, that's the thing, is that, like, it's okay for it to just be casual. Like, let your character casually discover their sexuality in the middle of the story, and then don't mention it. It's not, like, make it not a big deal at all. Go in. No, go in. Okay, wonderful. You're in there now. You live there. Perfect. I thought I took that. Well, whatever, I guess. You're in there now. But yeah, like, it just... I'm Oliver, but used username change go... Oh, Skittles, you're Oliver. Okay, nice. Oh god, that's gonna take time to relearn. Dude, I wanted one of the characters in my book that I'm writing to be queer, but the thing is I'm writing at my school Chromebook, and I go to a Catholic school. Ooh, that could be dangerous, yeah. On the topic of representation, me and my classmates did a massive project in my Catholic school to get LGBT representation in our school library. I thought I might add something positive. That's awesome. How did it go? I really hope it went well for you. Does anyone know how to change your username on Twitch? Because it says I can't change it for 60 days. Yeah, you can only change it like once every 2 months. Oh, that's my dead name? Oh god, do you have a name you would prefer me call you? I can't promise I'll be perfect at it, but more often than not, my chat is really good at remembering preferred names and correcting me if I ever get them wrong. And I'm quite good at trying to remember myself. So if there's a name that you want to be called, for now I can just call you Love. If you want me to, because you're saying is loved. But yeah, if that's like a dead name and you want it to be changed, just let me know. I prefer to go by River and I'm gender fluid. Oh my god, congratulations! Gender fluid is such a fun identity. Like, it's such a fun one. Like, I've had a couple friends who are gender fluid, and it's just such an awesome, like representation. But, yeah, River it is. I will do my best. If I ever do slip up, feel free to correct me. You're my new favorite! Aw, you don't, thank you, that's very sweet. Yeah, kind of like Skittles, Skittles in chat is somebody who goes by the name Oliver, and they had a name, a different Switch name before this, and I just still call them Oliver. Jom da Bomb. Thank you so much for following. Welcome home. It's an honor to have you home. Lightly headbutts. Hi, have you been since I've been gone, Dad? Really good. I'm having a really good stream. I'm having such a good time. That's me. Hi, River. Hello. Yeah.
Get dominated.
Oh my god. Holy shit. Thank you so much. Oh my god. You just followed. John the Bomb, thank you so much for the subscription. Holy shit. Schwit? I can't even talk. That's huge. Thank you so much. That is massive help for the channel. I'm actually about to cry. Thank you so much. There's no need to cry, mate. This should be your base expectation, man. This is base expectation. If you have a name that you go by, you expect people to call you that. End of story. You know? W for my boy John. W. Thank you. A huge win here. Common Jom W. Yeah, a common win. Clearly just a good person here. There's only one other person I've ever experienced who joined and immediately subscribed same stream. Have a nice night. Thank you. I will do my best. You've made my night much better. Thank you. Oh my god, and who was it? Was it Ink? Was it Wicked Ink? No. Was it Wicked Ink? No. Who was it? Remember Art of Selling? Oh my god, that's such an old callback. I think that was me, wasn't it? Yeah, was it you? Was it you? Not Art of Selling. Art of Selling was so long ago. I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like making LGBT characters' whole personality related to the fact that they're LGBT alienates real-life people. Yeah, exactly. Thank you. What if I make my mom sub and then follow? Oh my god. Somebody comes in, subscribes, and doesn't follow the channel. To be honest, it's kind of rainbow washing when they do that. Yeah. I don't know, man. Just let your characters be casually gay. It's like cis people writing gay people don't understand that you're allowed to just be casually gay and it doesn't consume your fucking life. Pretty sure it was me. Yeah. Because you're the one who did it during Layers of Fear, right? Like you joined during a Layers of Fear stream, followed, and then also subscribed. I think I remember that. If it is, that's fucking crazy. Like, it's great, thank you for giving us representation, but it doesn't really help us if that's all you make it about. Right. It's really not a win. Oh my god, I have a test too? Fuck. Ollie, go do your work, Queen. I have to do my homework. Go do your homework. If you want us to do lore after stream, you need to go do your homework right now. And study. For your test. I forgot I have social science test tomorrow. Oh my god, guys, please, all of you. I'm drowning. There's no sign of land. I'm coming down with me. Hand in unlovable hand. I don't know if I can do lore. Then go do your homework, man. I'm sorry it's so late today. I know I was supposed to do lore today, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to stream so late today. I was busy being sad. It's okay. Apollo. Leave Wilbur alone, my dude. Leave him. Uh-oh. Go do your homework, friends. Go do your homework. I have to figure... Okay, I've boxed in at least 2 villagers, so we're safe in terms of making a villager place. Do you need attention? Ugh. Hi, Bubby. Hey, did you need something? You just wanted to be here. Do you need something? Ain't no sad, because sad spelled backwards is das, and das not good. I agree. Do you need something? Yeah, bring it. For anybody who's new, let me show off my baby. This is Apollo. Okay. Apollo is very good, and he loves you very much, and he believes in you. He believes in you so much. Right? You love everybody. Your baby. This is my baby. Oh. There you go. I'm gonna steal the kitty. Don't do that. He's my baby. He's my baby. I love him so much. I call him Appa, but his full name is Apollo. Oh god, the itchy nose when I'm nervous is really getting to me. Also, my cat just rubbed all up on me. I already have 4, I don't need more. Apollo, I'm a guy who loves you. You know what? He loves you back. I guarantee it. Sorry, I thought I heard something. Hiroshima sticker background confirmed. It's not a sticker. It's a perler bead that I made. But yes, Kirishima, Bakugo, Hawks, Dabi, and Deku. Yes, I have issues. I'll be honest, I never even finished My Hero Academia. I just really liked the show. I literally never even finished it. I was on like season 3 or some crazy shit. Like, I just straight up, I'm terrible at this. But like, man, I don't know. Instead, I've decided I'm rewatching Fairy Tail for like the 4th time because it's 400 seasons long. I haven't gotten around to watching the new seasons, yeah. Okay, I have to decide what the hell I'm going to do with all this land. I'm going to make like a bridge to cross over that area. But like, I have to figure out how do I build a house, chat? How does one just decide what to build? Like, I'm not exactly like super unique and clever with my ideas. You know? You guys are gonna have to give me ideas for designing houses. Oh, because I'm not very good. I want to build like something that actually like looks good, you know? Like spend time like really building it. Square. No. I don't know, live in a cave? God damn it. Yeah, normally I do too. But right now I'm just living out in the middle of fucking nowhere. Become a mole person, live in the ground. Overgrown cottagecore? Oh my god. River is tired. Thank you so much for the follow. Not to follow, the raid. Jesus Christ, I don't know how to speak. River is tired. Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome home, everybody. My name is Xander. If you don't know me, it's an honor to have you here. Thank you for coming on over. It's awesome to have you guys. Yo, another river? Yeah, river, meet river. That's river. If it ain't broke, oh god. Castle, maybe not a huge one, but castles can be fun. Castles can be fun. We're trying to decide what to build in Minecraft right now. What did you guys get up to today? I hope you guys are having a good one. I'll have to go, River, I'll go check you out after stream. Thank you so much, by the way. Hang on, let me go drop you a follow. Hang on. Oh god, I don't want to hear myself. I just wanted to follow you. There you go. Follow dropped. That way I can go and check you out after stream. But, alright. Thank you so much. I hope you had a really great time. Part 1 of breaking 25 beds. Oh god, thank you. Yeah, no problem. Thank you so much for raiding. It's an honor. I'm glad you're here. You sent your community over to me. I'll do my best to take care of them. We try to be our best around here. River is loved and River is tired. Future best friends. True, truly. It's the two emotions of River, loved and tired. Alright. What do we build? A castle is an idea for sure. I've built semi-castles before. And the other idea was overgrown cottagecore. So, like, I don't know. I just don't know. I'm not very creative. Oh god, I don't have a fucking... I forget sometimes that I don't have a... I can't fly. It's really upsetting. I guess if whatever I do, I'm gonna need more wood. I think one of the things that's annoying me right now is the only fucking wood I have is oak wood. Who the fuck uses oak wood? Also, I really miss having the map from the Origins SMP. Guys, we need to do an Origins SMP stream, like, ASAP. We can go get birch, I guess. Birch is better than oak. But, like, I would really love either spruce or dark oak. That would be very nice. We might have to do some exploring, I think. Methinks we might need to do some exploring. Waffles, thank you so much for the follow! Welcome home. It's an honor to have you join us. Combine the matey. Cottagecore castle? That could be cool. Remember, kids, whenever someone's being transphobic to you, look them up and down and just say, yikes, and then leave! Yes, that is the correct way to deal with that. That is the only correct way to deal with that, truly. Okay, let's get those cows. I think we have enough wheat to do that. Yeah, we can lead them around with at least one piece of wheat. This is finished wheat, yeah? Yeah, okay. Wheat. Wheat. Okay. 1, 2, oh, wait, fuck. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. As we get more seeds, I'll grow this, but that's just what we're doing for right now. Okay. Let's get the cows settled in a farm, and then we'll worry about how the hell to make a cottagecore castle. What's the most paranormal thing that's happened to you? Oh my god. Oh, where do I start? Do you want stuff that's happened at my house? Do you want stuff that's happened at where I used to work? Do you want stuff that's happened to me? Or do you want stuff that's happened in my room? Go drink water? Bet. I have had a lot of paranormal experiences happen either to me or around me. I'm like, wait, what's his name? I'm like, what do you say, bitch? This is such a good song, by the way. AV! Hello, queen! Thank you so much for the raid. Withered, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome home. Thanks for joining the family. Oh my god. Withered, thank you. Oh. Did something... Okay, we'll check that out later. AV Raid, hi, welcome in. What is up? I'm gonna message AV really quickly, just to thank her, and also I have a question for her. Real quick, but thank you so much for the raid, AV. Yeah. Oh, okay. So we're safe, AV? We're good? Okay. Interesting. I'll keep an eye on that. That's fine. AV's technically a mod in the chat, and so I get to see her restricted information. JD, hi, friend. Welcome in. Zelmations, hello. Hi, everybody, for coming in. Thank you guys, all of you who came over from the raid. Sorry I had to go and check something really quickly. But yeah, God, sorry. I had to check something in because me and Avi have shared channel restrictions. If somebody is banned in Avi's chat or is marked as flagged as dangerous in Avi's chat, it pops up in my chat as well. So it's something that like keeps, you know, everything kind of kept together. This is the nicest stream and the nicest chat I've ever met. Aw, yeah, they kind of keep everybody together. We try to do our best to, you know, lean on each other and keep everybody supported. But, oh my god, thanks everybody for being here. I had a really bad day again, but they just cheer me up. Oh, JD, what happened, man? To fill you guys in, we've been talking about writing books because I've been working on writing books. Sir, mate, if you are counting how many people are in chat, I will time you out, or I will have a mod time you out. Don't ever count viewership, please. Super inappropriate. Super not cool. I say that to you not to call you out and be like you're like call you a bad person, because you're not. I know that. I'm just saying it's not appropriate for me, and also it's really rude for any streamer you're with. So please don't do that. It's very unhealthy for streamers' mental health to count how many people are there. So know that for next time. Just so you know. It helps out keep everybody safe and happy in the Twitch channel. Just depressed about my parents' response to me being trans. Took a mental health day. Hey, I'm really glad you took a mental health day, man. And honestly, parents' response to being trans can be really scary, and sometimes it can feel like they're like completely rejecting the idea and rejecting you. And some parents will forever stay that way, and I can't say that it gets better for everybody because I'm not gonna lie to everybody. But I will say that in my experience, a lot of parents do come around when they start learning that their options are to accept their kids or to lose them. And a lot of parents would do anything not to lose their kids, and eventually will come around and accept them. It's not guaranteed, like I said. Like, I'm not going to be the one to tell you, like, just give it time, everything will get better. But there is a pretty high chance that things will get better in the future, and that things will get easier, and that your parents will come around. You have to understand from a parent's point of view that, you know, your kid coming out as trans is really fucking scary, man. Like, if you think about it from a parent's point of view, most parents, and I say most, want to inherently protect their children, right? And your kid coming out as trans is them really saying to you, like, I'm going to have a difficult life, you know? Medical bills can be expensive. I may get bullied. I could get harassed in the streets. I could get attacked. I could get killed. I could, you know, I have really bad dysphoria. I have something that's going to bother me mentally, like, for my whole life kind of thing. Like, parents' number one, like, aspect is turning to fear and hoping, like, oh God, like, don't let that be my kid. Like, I don't want them to suffer. I don't want them to struggle. I just want them to be happy. A lot of parents, like, initially react with that, like, really outward fear of, like, oh God, no, not my kid. Any other kid, but not my kid, you know? So, it can be difficult, but give them time, but also don't let them get away with shit. That's something I would say. If they're, just because, like, they are not ready to accept it or they're scared by it, doesn't mean that they get to treat you worse, and doesn't mean they get to, like, refuse to use your name, refuse to use your pronouns. If it's safe to, push it. Really force them to be like, no, that's not my name, or don't react to your name. Like, really correct them and you know, push that kind of stuff. I love the music in the background, thank you. You look nice. Why is autocorrect like that? It's okay, Baconland, thank you. Oh, books. I went to writing club at my school yesterday and I wrote a short story about Perry the Platypus. I love that. Thank you, Xander. Yeah, no worries. Sorry I dipped. It was shower time and I'm clean now. You're good. Okay, what was I doing? What do I keep? Oh yeah, wheat for cows. Wheat for cows. Okay. But yeah, I know my parents reacted reacted a bit weirdly when it came to me coming out, specifically because I didn't know that she knew, but my mom knew by the time I came out. But like it was a really hard experience for me. And she was scared, you know? She was really worried that like it was gonna have a bad effect on me for the rest of my life, and that I was gonna be, you know, like that I was just gonna be suffering all the time, because that's a lot of what it like is portrayed about being trans. I think this is something that I like it's on the same topic of like representation of being trans and being gay in media, is that like I know it's important to represent struggles, right? It's important to represent how hard it can be to be trans, how scary it can be to come out, how much it can affect your life, how much it like, you know, how many bad things can happen, and really like represent and be honest about the struggles that they face. But you know what I don't see enough is joy. Trans joy, gay joy, like celebrating it, you know? Because at the end of the day, yes, bad things happen sometimes. People die. People's entire lives get turned upside down. People get rejected from their families. Horrible things can happen. But I wouldn't change it for the fucking world. I love being trans and I love being gay. Like, I'm pan, I'm ace, I'm whatever I am, I'm happy, you know? Like, I love my identity. I would not rather be anything else. And like, yes, there are days where it's really hard, and there are days I wish I could be quote unquote normal and not have to deal with this. But I think it's really important to like, I wish we would represent like gay joy, like people who enjoy or love or celebrate their identities rather than just bad, you know? Like, go look at Pride Fest once. Pride Fest is one of the most amazing experiences I've ever had, and every year I go, it is just 3 days to just forget about everything that's bad about that lifestyle and just get to experience the pure fucking joy of it. It's not all bad. It is not the end of the world. Like, coming out as trans doesn't mean your life is over and that you'll never find happiness. Like, far from it. It usually means that you've started on the journey that's actually going to bring you that joy and that happiness. Like, you've started on the path to happy. Coming out is not the bad part. Coming out is the first step to the good part. I wish more people understood that, you know? I think it's really important. Because I think then kids would be a lot less scared to come out. Kids would be a lot less scared about like how bad it can be, you know, with all the bad stuff that's talked about. Like, it's maybe less kids would, you know, seek an out, if you know what I mean. Like, not to get into TOS services, but like maybe if being trans or being gay wasn't represented as like the worst thing that could possibly happen to you, less kids would die from it. Just a thought, you know? I don't know. I wish more people would talk about being happy. I know it's not to like overwash like the people that like really do suffer. There are bad parts to this. I know that. I would never like forget to say that. I've experienced homophobia and transphobia in my own life. I've seen my friends experience it. I know how hard it can be. I've seen people get rejected from families. I've seen people get rejected from friend groups. Like, I know there's bad parts, but it doesn't mean you can't like find happiness in your life. There is good. There is good. I swear. Like, I don't know. Anyways, that's just a little rant of my own. Added permitted terms, straight pride. I'm gonna lose my fucking marbles. Somebody screenshot that. One of my mods who can see that, or I'll do it myself. That's, you know what? Actually, no. I'm taking that. I'm taking that screenshot real quick. Cause what the fuck? Not that. Not the added permitted terms, straight pride. Stan Xander, thank you. That I'm saving. That's a milestone right there. Queer platonic partner. There you go. Can you give me more info on that? Yeah, queer platonic partners are awesome. Do you have advices coming out on as bi? I've never had to come out as, well, actually that's not true. I came out as gay and then I came out as pan. I've never come out as bi, but I don't have a lot of good advice in terms of coming out other than just like make sure that you're safe, make sure that your family is like you know, bring it up as in passing that like maybe your friend came out as bi and you're like, oh my god, this is so exciting that like somebody I know came out as whatever, and like kind of gauge your parents' reaction to know like how they react to that kind of stuff, so you know like if you're safe to come out with that kind of stuff. And if you're not safe and you're under 18, probably wait until you are in a safe position. But past that, yeah, it's just, you know, it's an experience. If you want more advice, I would go to the Trevor Project. If you look up the Trevor Project online, they have a bunch of advice about coming out and about like coming out safely, and they have a bunch of like resources and stuff. So the Trevor Project's a great place to turn. I don't know if I'm just super mad about this, but I swear if I hear another person go, well, why isn't there straight pride, I'm gonna lose my mind. Same. No, don't get cancer on Twitter. No, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Don't really try to deny the existence of Toyota. Are you telling me Toyotathon is straight pride? god! I mean, yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh my god. Why isn't there straight pride really denying the existence of Toyotathon? Yeah, that's an allowed message. Straight pride was censored. Yeah, genuinely, straight pride was censored. I'm in hell. I'm in actual hell. I hate my job. It's okay, Ollie. This is so fucking funny to me. Straight pride is literally a censored term on Twitch, and I love that so fucking much. That is awesome. That is awesome. My mom's bi and she has a Toyota, really representing her. She's such a good straight ally. What a good straight ally. Oh my god. My mom's going to lock in 5 minutes. I'm gonna say it night early. Alright, sleep well, River. Oh my god, that's so fucking funny. I'm sorry. That was the best response I've ever heard anybody say. Props to you. Full props to you. That was awesome. Am I having a stroke? I only wish. I was. Oh my god. Nothing like the Toyotathon straight pride event. Yeah, no, I don't know, man. Fuck that shit. Just fuck it entirely. Ooh, there's more cows. You know what, honestly, nah, it's fine. He can live. He can live for now. Yes. The sunlight hits another wonderful day. Oh god. I'm putting in my 2 weeks, Ollie. Why are you quitting? Ollie, why are you quitting? Please, is it the straight pride? We can take you to the Toyotathon. It's fine. I'll take you to the Toyotathon. I promise. I'm sorry. It's not funny. It's funny to me, but it's not funny. Oh my god. Straight pride did me in. That's the end of it. That's fucking out of pocket as hell. As out of pocket as hell. Oh god. I see you all next stream. No worries. That's not funny. I'm sorry. It's kind of funny. Oh my god. And like, I have genuinely, and this is something I'm going to be so genuine about. I have literally had to explain why straight pride is not a thing to somebody before. That is something I have had to do. And outside of that, I've had to explain to somebody why that, like, so I had somebody I knew who was trying to understand why the hell straight people weren't supposed to go to pride. First of all, that's just not even true. Straight people are more than allowed to go to pride, you know? Like, the concept of not being allowed to go to pride because you are straight is fake. That's not a real thing. What are they proud of? I don't know. But like, it's baffling. It's really, really baffling. What? Yeah. So like, okay, so the idea of like, some people think that you're not supposed to go to pride if you're straight because, you know, this isn't for you. And to a certain degree, those people are semi-right, but it's also not true. People who are straight or cis can go to pride. That is more than okay, and it is super accepted. What's not okay, at least in my opinion, I'm not talking for everybody, but this in my personal opinion, is coming to pride for any reason that's not pride, you know? If you're supporting your friends, go to pride. If you have gay families, go to pride. If you're just an ally who doesn't personally know anybody who's gay, but you want to show support and have a good time, go to pride. Enjoy it. Have a good time. Celebrate your identity or your friend's identity or other people's identity. Celebrate gaining rights. Go there to make the crowds bigger. Go there to create a safe environment, you know? If you're going to pride because Ariana Grande is performing and you want to see Ariana Grande perform, don't go to pride. That's not why you're going. If you want to see Todrick Hall perform, and that's why you want to go to pride, don't go to pride. Because that's not what it's for. This is not a music festival. This is not fucking, like, this is not your outdoor music fest. That's not what this is, you know? It's pride. If you're not going to support people or to support yourself, don't go. That's like quite literally how that works. Personally. And that's just a personal thing. I'm also never gonna be like, oh, you're not gay enough, you can't come to pride. Like, I'm never gonna like address somebody and be like, why are you at pride? You know? Like, I'm not there to dictate who can and can't go. But the truth of the matter is you're supposed to be able to go and know that it's a safe place and know that everybody inside those doors either supports you or in some way, like either like supports you being gay or supports your identity or is also of that identity. If you're going because there's Ariana Grande music, but you don't support that identity, you're not supposed to be there, you know? Because if you're not supporting the identity, why the fuck are you there? That's where I have issues with it. Like, we're supposed to be fully understanding that everybody who comes to Pride is supporting that identity so that it is an entirely, completely, truly safe place. A safe space in the most literal meaning of the word. Like, why would you go if you don't support it? That's genuinely what I want to know. So, like, I don't know. That's where my issue lays, at least. I know other people might feel differently, but, like, at least for me, that's why, like, it's okay for some people to not go. I don't know. Sorry for the text drunk. As a straight person, I never thought I'd have to deal with the stress of coming out, because I had nothing to come out about, but then I realized I was asexual. Tried to come out to my friends, basically laughed at me, told me I hadn't had a good experience, so I'm coming out to chat. Y'all are better than my IRL friends. Welcome to the asexual team, my friend. There are more than a couple people I know that are on the ace spectrum, either asexual, aromantic, or on the spectrum of that of some sort. Stuff like demisexual, gray sexual, all of that stuff. You don't have to have an experience to know you don't like something. That's just not how that works. You know, I really am fully aware that I don't like getting stabbed in the kidneys. Doesn't mean I need to experience getting stabbed in the kidneys to know that I don't like it. It's not how that works. If you don't like it, you don't like it. If you don't want it, you don't want it. If you're not sexually attracted to people, you're not sexually attracted to people. It's not your job to do that. No experience is going to change that for you, man. So, I hope you find happiness in your identity. Like, and everybody who says anything about it can fucking, you know, suck dick. Picky straight to Arrow Ace pipeline. Yeah, that's a valid. Yeah, I'm guessing that's quite a big pipeline, to be honest. I feel like that's probably quite a large pipeline. But, I don't know. I've also, you want to know another crazy thing? I have had to try to explain why, like, okay, I know this is what we were just talking about, but I've had to explain why, like, straight pride parades aren't a thing. Or why it wouldn't be okay to have a straight pride parade. That is, like, something I've had to explain to somebody I know in real life. And you know what's crazy? Is that she's not a bad person. She's actually one of the most caring and sweet people I know. But she just genuinely didn't understand why it wouldn't be okay. You know? That's like having white pride. Yeah. Yeah, that is... Yeah, that's about just as bad, you know? And, like, she ended up being really confused as to, like, why do you need a pride place? Why can't you just, like, be proud everywhere all the time constantly? And it's like, well, that's kind of the goal. It's the fact that we can't do that yet, which is why we have it. And, like, trying to explain that, like, you know, that straight pride exists everywhere constantly all day. I'm not allowing that. Oops, agreed. Like, it's, I don't know. It's really difficult to try to explain that, like, you already have it. Like, straight pride is everywhere, all day, constantly. The rest of the world is built for you. And to have that, like space that's built just for us. A place that's meant just for us. A safe area that's just for us. Is what's so different about it, you know? Creating that space that's, like, specifically for us, where the rest of the world doesn't have it. Like, you don't need access to that. If every other day is to celebrate being straight, let us have 3 days a year to celebrate not. You know? I think that's only fair. And that was, like, the best explanation I could really find to give it. Oh god, I'm very stressed about being here. I'm gonna die if I hit those walls. Oh boy. But yeah, it's very difficult. Because, like, it's hard to explain that to somebody who maybe doesn't understand, like, what that disparity is, or that, like, you know, the rest of the world is built for them. There's this, like, comic that's really good at explaining it that I've seen, that talks about the idea of like if like it's the circles and triangles one. How can I explain this the best? So imagine there's a wall, right? And there's a bunch of circles, and everybody makes a bunch of circle holes so that the circles can fit through the wall to get to the other side and experience a good life, right? Because the circles have the most money, the most access, and it's always been okay to be a circle, right? And so there's a bunch of holes that let the circles get to and from the wall, and the triangles can't. And all the circles have always told the triangles, just be more like a circle. If you just are a circle, then you can get through and you can go like see the rest of the world, and you can benefit from everything else. So just be a circle. And the triangles tried and tried and tried to be circles, but they couldn't. And so eventually, a bunch of the triangles got together, and they worked really, really hard to try and build themselves a triangle hole so that they could get to the other side of the wall. And some of the circles saw their struggle and were like, you know what? We don't understand, but let's help. You want to get through the thing. You want to get through the hole. Why don't we help you out, right? And so it became an understanding of like, I'll give you money and tools to help build your hole. And so they started helping them build their hole, and eventually a single hole was created, a little tiny triangle hole, so that the triangles could get through to the other side. And the circles were excited, and they came to see the hole, and then they got really, really angry. And the triangles couldn't understand, like, why are you guys angry? And the circles were like, well, we can't get through the hole. And the triangles looked around, they're like, but there's a million holes in the wall that are circle-shaped. You can get through all of the holes in the wall. This was our hole. And the triangles are like, the circles were like, but we gave you the money and the tools to build that hole, and you built a hole that we can't get through. That's not fair. We helped you build that hole. We should be allowed to go through it. And the triangles were upset because like, you guys have a million other holes. Why do you need access to this one? This is our hole. This is for us to get through, and it's the only one we have. And so the circles decided to attack the triangles because like out of a million holes in the wall, they created one that was just for them. And they're like, we supported you. We helped you. We should be allowed to get through this hole. And they weren't. It is the best analogy I've ever heard. And it was the only thing I explained to her that suddenly clicked, and she's like, oh my God. And I'm like, yeah. And she's like, oh my God. And I'm like, yeah, you got it. That's what it is. Oh my God. Frog sighted. Frog sighted. I should clarify, I identify as unlabeled for a long period. People try to shove a label on me, that being gay. I came to realize I was Arrow Ace. Nice. Occasional crushes, but that's fine. Unlabeled equals unlabeled, and people shouldn't slap identities on you. Yeah. That's a really good analogy. Thank you. Oh my God, hello friend. I'm not the one who came up with it. It is a Tumblr post from many, 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 many years ago. I've just committed it to heart. Hello, friend. Hello, friend. Frogs. Frogs. Oh, God. I don't exactly remember how to get home. I don't know my coordinates. Hang on. I'm just looking for different types of trees. God. Okay, so there's nothing in this area. I keep getting scared about going in water because I keep thinking I'm on Origins, and then I realize I'm not on Origins, and I'm allowed to go in the water. I forgot they had frogs in Minecraft. Did y'all know they added horses? I'm gonna lose my mind. As another Arroways person, I also don't appreciate people just saying I'm something else. Right. Hello, sir. Honestly, it's not appropriate for anybody to come at an identity and say, no, you're something else. I know we were talking about this last night, Emily and Olivia. Ollie, sorry. And, like, I know I made, like, jokes about it. But, like, yes, I make jokes at all of my friends saying they're a different identity. I always make jokes at my roommate because she's straight, and I was like, nah, man, you're definitely gay. Like, absolutely gay. Like, and I think it's a funny joke. And I do the same thing to my friends of being like, nah, you're, like, if you're gay, you're like, nah, actually, you're straight. Like, you're actually, like, the straightest person I know. Like, I make jokes. Oh my God, is that a spruce tree? But, like, to, like, genuinely be like, nah, I actually think you're this. Like, what? Who gave you fucking the guts to try and, like, tell somebody what they are? Like, fuck you. The only aphobia I've experienced is from my parents. Honestly, dude, my parents were happy about the fact that I was ace for a little while. For real, yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. I want to write that analogy down so I can use it. Yeah, do it. Head towards 0, 0. Is 0, 0 where I'm supposed to be? Exactly. And when they tell you you're wrong about your own identity, bro. One thing I've learned recently is that for some people, those jokes are uncomfortable. Yeah, and if a joke I make ever makes somebody uncomfortable, I will obviously apologize and he'll take it back. And like Emily made it clear that like she has heard jokes about that, and sometimes they bother her, and I'm not gonna make jokes about it anymore then. Like, and I guess I should probably be more cautious, because sometimes people have trouble saying when they're uncomfortable, and I know I should be more cautious about that. I know, like, for my roommate, it's like my roommate is normally like a-okay with it, like, because I never make him like as like serious. I always sound like I'm joking. I'm always like, nah, yeah, you for sure, yep, actually totally gay, for sure, completely gay. But like if ever I make a joke that makes somebody uncomfortable, like that's like the last thing I would ever want. Like I would never want that. So like I definitely try to make sure that I'm not making people uncomfortable, but I guess I should be more careful about that. Ooh, spruce spotted. Spruce forest. Yes. Okay, now we know which way to go. Okay, but I did get one spruce tree, so this is a good start. God, with the ravines everywhere. Okay, let's head back this way real quick, because I think this is the way to get home. And I don't want to go too far from home before I realize where I'm supposed to be going. Oh god, I don't have like any sort of map or anything. I really need to make a map now that I've got some sugarcane. Oh, there we go, there's home. Okay, perfect. Oh, whoa, getting low on health here. My mom accepted it better than my friends did. She just smiled and said, if that's how you're happy, went back to what she was doing. Nice. That's like the best answer you can get. I had a really horrible friend, but I was confident with my sexuality when I was straight demigirl. She kept trying, not joking, saying and insisting I was pan, non-binary. I'm not. Good lord, some people. It's not a problem usually. It was just because it was you and someone else at the same time. Felt targeted. Yeah, no, that happens. Especially, yeah, if two people are joking at you at the same time, even if both of them are joking, and it would be okay if it was just one of them, feeling like you're ganged up on is something that, like, is immediately uncomfortable and incredibly overwhelming for anybody. Like, no matter how much you understand it's a joke, it can be immediately very, very overwhelming when there's more than one person coming at you at the same time, man. Like, that is no shame on that shit. I feel the same damn way. We've talked about that with the lore. All right, this is home. Okay, so the spruce forest is that way. So now we know. Except when I don't, but I usually do. Yeah, Ollie's always got your back, except for when she doesn't, but sometimes she does. All right, let's sleep. Let's sleep. Bow. Oh, yeah. All right, and then I can grow spruce saplings. So before I can actually build, I'm going to need to gather a bunch of spruce, because that's what I want to build in, is spruce, and probably, like, if we're going to do, like, a cottagecore castle, I'm guessing, like, spruce and, like, stone bricks, maybe, might be the way to do it, which means we're going to need a lot of shit to burn. But spruce and stone bricks, I think, might be the way to go. Plant. 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 Okay, now we just gotta wait. But yeah. Small kiss on the cheek at my friends. Aw. Aw, the platonic love. Alright. Let's put all this stuff away. I love having a bow that has like half a thing of dirt. If I tried to shoot this once, it would just immediately explode. I'm gonna sneeze. Oof, that fucking hurt my face. Just for a damn moment. Oh god. But yeah. Alright. You can fit this into my head. Oh god, the sneeze. It was suffering. True suffering. Alright. Chatterinos. Thank you for the bless you. I need sleep desperately. I understand. And you know what? I'm gonna bless you with sleep. We're gonna wrap for the day. We're gonna wrap for the day because I'm supposed to go do lore with Emily and I don't want to keep her up too late. So I have a bunch of writing that I need to be working on. So I'm gonna do that. We are gonna load up a raid. We're going to Kitrix live today. So we're gonna load up. This is somebody I have not gotten to raid yet, but it was recommended to me. So we are gonna load you guys up and go head you guys over. You guys know when you're in somebody's new chat for the first time, please be kind, please be sweet. Please don't talk about me in their chat and bring me up as the focus of them. Give them a lot of love. Just go in there and swarm them with love, you know? Tell them that they're having a great, like, hope they're having a great day. Tell them you appreciate them. Tell them whatever you want to do, but make sure it is love and support. You guys get that? Understood? Love and support. We are spreading good cheer. I want you guys to tell them that you are loved. Tell them that you're an awesome streamer. Tell them that like you're supported. Tell them that like people are there for you. Whatever you got to do, give them that affection, all right? We affection raid with the Xander channel. Got it? Understood? Understood? All right. You guys have a great night, okay? I will not be live tomorrow. Just so you know, I'll have a friend over, but I will be live again on Friday, just so everybody's aware. All right. You guys have a great night. Goodbye. Goodbye, everybody. Good night.